always just attacking when defending.
I think it's like.
Are we live? People, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Good evening to those of you like myself in the United Kingdom. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and of course, good night. Hopefully, I've looked after everyone in any alternative sort of time zone you guys are at. Welcome to the Arsenal versus Crystal Palace watch along with myself, where together we'll be watching and reacting and commenting and speaking about, you know, live in real time what happens in this Monday night Premier League clash. Now, you know, in terms of the game week, I know we've got 2 games this week, but in terms of the recent run of fixtures, we play last. Now, for me as an Arsenal fan, I'm very wary when we play last. I'm very wary of evening fixtures. You know, against Brentford and against Brighton, there was a lot. We had a lot more to desire. Crystal Palace are a bogey team of ours. We haven't lost in 6 games, I believe, against them, but we haven't exactly won too many of them. And whether we've won, lost, or drawn, they've been hard-fought games or games filled with many talking points. You know, you go back to the game at the Emirates last year, obviously we dropped points because we had an inability to break down a low block. And if you remember even more, remember Benteke hit the bar or something and Leno had to make a couple saves. You know, them sort of things have been kind of plaguing us early in the season so far. You know, we're going against, you know, Patrick Vieira. Hopefully he gets a fantastic reception, which I know he will. But away from all of that, you know, we're enemies for 90 minutes. It doesn't matter who he is. His team are performing well, you know. The objective is probably to stay in the league for Crystal Palace. If we're real with ourselves, they look like they're making a meal of it. They're playing well. You know, they've got Conor Gallagher, Zaha. They've got quality players. They've got players that should relish coming to the Emirates and spoiling our day, really and truly. Ifs and buts are 2 different things, people. But provided we get 6 points this week, 3 points focused on today, we've set ourselves up brilliantly. The games aren't going to get any easier. The run is now going to start getting tough. So we have to see what's going on, people, really and truly. In relation to the lineup, haven't seen anything, you know, so I'll get it on screen and things like that. If someone's got it, you might as well copy and paste it so I can pull it in the thingy as well. What do you call it? The banner. In fact, Hack 101 DG cheat code. I don't know if I probably just go on Shakwa. Weird way of spelling it. I can't even spell it. It probably was Shaq Sports, Shaq Football. They probably, no, they haven't got it. Yeah, so someone's got the lineup. Share that so I can copy and paste it. Or please make sure we're hitting the like button as well, people. Again, if you're just tuning in, good evening, and of course, welcome to Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, folks. Hopefully, it's a good clash. Now the lineup should be out. I can actually bring it on screen while I tend to this. Ooh, I mean. Okay. All right. It's one of them ones. All right. Okay. Appreciate you, Liam, for hitting the like button. Appreciate everybody. Yo, what's going on? Let's get into the lineups. With respect to Crystal Palace, because, again, something makes me a bit nervous in Arsenal's lineup. But where our opponents are at, they've got Guita, Ward, Gerhi, Anderson, Mitchell, Milivojevic, MacArthur, Gallagher, Ayew, Benteke, Edouard. Now, Edouard was a player a lot of Arsenal fans wanted. You should know what he comes with. Benteke, like I said, last couple of times, exaggeration. But there's been a couple of occasions to the Emirates. He's arrived and he's actually done things. Ayew the same. Gallagher's a good player. MacArthur's street smart. Him and Milivojevic are going to be, you know, snapping at heels, fouling our players, making it difficult for us to get any rhythm and play football. That goes out specifically to Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Smith Rowe. They're going to look to kick you off the park. With respect, they can play football. You know, Mitchell at left back can get forward again. This is why I want us to be positive. I don't want their fullbacks to get forward. Ward the same. Guita, can we ask questions? You know, I can't lie. Crystal Palace do concede cheap goals. Go and ask some questions. That's a new look defense as well. They haven't played too many games together. It's something they've been settling for this season. They've got quality on the bench. You know, they've got Elise, they've got Slup, who I wouldn't say is necessarily quality, but he can present issues, people. So stuff to be wary of. If we look at Arsenal, we've got, okay, so I must have been bugging out. Thought Partey weren't playing. But we've got Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Benjamin White, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Smith Rowe. Pepe is into the lineup, and you've got Aubameyang, folks. So again, I wonder what's going to happen in that regards. A pretty interesting lineup. Martinelli's over his fitness problems and is fit enough to make the bench. Lacazette remains on the bench. You've got Rob Holding, Maitland-Niles, Cedric Tavares, Sambi Lokonga, Mohamed El Nene. So for me, I'm a bit more positive. I did feel Pepe had to play. I did say in my preview, people, I wanted more direct threats out there. I wanted people who are 1v1 demons, especially where Mitchell's concerned and Wood, because, you know, what's his name? Patrick Vieira does want his fullbacks to get forward and on the left-hand side for Mitchell to support Zaha, especially as he goes inside and becomes quite narrow. Apparently, there's no Zaha. In fact, that went over my head. You know, I'm so focused on stuff. There's no Zaha now. That don't mean nothing. We've got to prepare because, again, football's a funny old game. I see no Zaha. We see no Zaha. Someone at Crystal Palace could see an opportunity to, you know, to get into Patrick Vieira's plans. Whoever is technically playing ahead of Zaha. Maybe Zaha wants to watch it, you know, watch it at the Emirates like everybody else. But they've still got quality. One love, Tino, for copy and pasting the lineup for me. Now I can just quickly, you lot can see the lineups on screen, but just allow me 2 seconds, people. I'm still here, obviously. Go to, where is it? Banners on this good old StreamYard. Copy and paste the Arsenal lineup. One love to Tino for doing that and anyone else who's done the same. Crystal Palace. One love to the moderators, subscribers, members, and everyone else. Please make sure you're subscribing, hitting your like buttons and whatnot. Bag of content to come this week on Twitch and on YouTube. You know, Champions League stuff this week as well, folks. So yeah, make sure you're doing that early doors. I don't mean to be a bug with the plug-in, but again, tomorrow we've got Atletico Madrid, Liverpool. You guys voted for it. There we have it, folks. So make sure you're there for that one. Tomorrow morning, you know, probably when the dislikers and the haters come out, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace is where we'll be at. So yeah, make sure you're here. And obviously make sure you're following on Twitch as well, folks, because again, I always say it. Now I'm getting in the habit of showing it to you. You can have a schedule. So like you can see, tomorrow I'm going to be live at 10 a.m. on Twitch. Then I'm going to be with my guy Budge at 3 p.m. And then obviously we get into the Champions League at 5:20 to whenever it's finished. Wednesday, we've got Champions League watch along. And you have watch alongs on YouTube and Twitch for what it's worth on both. Football Manager. Thursday, Guendouzi / Saliba watch, will do Europa League. And then you can see the rest of the content. So again, oh gosh, wasn't meant to do that. But yeah, make sure you're supporting. And now I can get back into the lineup for you guys, people. Everything was running so smoothly there. Let me get the link back there and copy and paste that. So yeah, Pepe's in the team. Pepe's got a big opportunity. You know, I think people, beyond the obvious, I think people make a big song and dance about Pepe being in or out of the team. You know, he did. I know there was Corona, there was injuries, there was a whole bag of things and reasons as to why maybe Balogun, Martinelli, and Pepe got opportunities. And then obviously the team hit form, which these players didn't play a part of. Pepe's he's been given opportunities. He's not played bad, but he's not grabbed them necessarily to the point of, you know, we've won games and we're waxing lyrical about Smith Rowe, even when we're getting away with a point against Brighton. Saka, the same logic. You know, Pepe, you've got an opportunity to complicate things now. You know, I did think Lokonga was going to get the nod, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to be quite a Crystal Palace quite a Roy Hodgson Crystal Palace side in that they're just going to sit back, be a low block. There's going to be elements of that, and I think Vieira will look to get forward. But nonetheless, I'm not being funny. We're at home. We should have enough within our team to present issues. Obviously, Arteta is never going to drop. You know, he seems to be over-reliant on Odegaard and Smith Rowe together. And to be fair, we're over-reliant on them. Odegaard does a lot of, I feel, dirty work that isn't appreciated technically. Smith Rowe is one of our better players in the lineup and is quite decisive, people. What do you make of the lineups? Please make sure you're taking part in the, obviously, the poll that's pinned to the live message. Make sure you're subscribing and whatever. Zaha duck Tomiyasu test, probably. You know, he's fully on it against Tanganga. Alexander, shout to the members. I can feel it in the air. Expect something big from Gab Mag, Pepe, and Saka. Everyone just, I don't care. I'm at the point I don't care who scores. Just make sure you do the business. Would love a Pepe goal and a Aubameyang goal. I can't lie. If Aubameyang don't put in a proper performance today, then I can't lie against Aston Villa. Mr. Alexander Lacazette, for me, probably has to get the start. Love that lineup. Hope you've been well, DG. No, appreciative of that. Everyone seems to be cool with the lineup. Very strong team. Feeling the lineup. Cabby, I appreciate you. Arsenal looks stronger on paper even. I hope he's playing Pepe left wing. Probably is playing Pepe on the left, to be fair with you. Vieira needs to allow it tonight, DG. A lie. I know, you know, I know Vieira's an ex-Arsenal man, but he needs to die for 3 points today. I hope he just, like Zaha, takes the night off, man. Really. Big up DJ. I can't lie, that scream at the start kills me every time. Sounds like the kind of noise a guy would make if his girl nibbled a bit too hard. Rah. I want that, dog. I hear you. I hear you. Obviously, I was plugging earlier as well, people. Make sure we're getting to 100 likes. 88 of us locked in. If we all hit the like button, we're off to a good start. Obviously, I've been nice enough to let you know when the next Champions League streams are at. Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool tomorrow at 7:45. Just before that, Manchester City Club Brugge, Manchester City at 5:20. DG podcast on Twitch in the morning, people. So yeah, appreciative of all of you lot. Let me see what you lot are saying in relation to the game as well. Obviously, we've got a bit to go. Big up my dude. You said need Aubameyang playing like he did against Spurs. True. Good lineup. Where's Zaha? To be fair with you, I don't know why Zaha isn't playing. You know, someone must have some information around that. Hope he's well and safe and there's nothing problematic, but it gives us more of an opportunity. What we can't do is get complacent because, as I said, other players can stand up to be counted and write fairy tales of their own. You know, I don't know if Vieira wasn't starting and IU started as a result of Zaha. Go and make yourself a hero. This is how you start at the weekend and get a look in the team. I'm afraid for TOMIYASU was a bit lost against Brighton. Says, you know what? It's his first shaky game, innit? I believe in our Japanese international. I think he's back to business. I mean, even though that was probably his most underwhelming game, that's still easily a 6/5/6 out of 10. There's a base level of performance even on his bad day. Hopefully, Pepe really earned this start in training. Sky said he's feeling unwell. Yeah, man, of course, we hope nothing's too serious with Zaha, but, you know, I wouldn't imagine Zaha would want to miss playing against Arsenal. He seems to want to relish celebrating, so I hope it's nothing serious. You've got to be shameless, man. You've got to be shameless. Need to get you lot to support the content, man. I like this lineup, but I wish Martinelli would be more involved in the first 11. I think you mean he might still be recovering from injury, though. I mean, he's done well to get fit, but he probably is still recovering from injury. And on the same topic as that, he probably weren't getting in the lineup anyways, really. But you never know. If the game's looking shaky, you come off the bench, you put in a real good performance, you know, this is how you get your starts. Big up DG, just finished dinner. Must be nice. So refreshing, I assume, to not see Xhaka and Bellerin, you mean? Shout out, Dan. Appreciate Jaden. One love to everyone locked in, man. Need a win tonight. Can't slip up. Not hearing excuses from fans if we get 3 points. I can't lie. On one hand, just win the game, innit? It's not going to be perfect. But on the other hand, you know, fair enough. We beat Spurs. Fair enough. We came against a resurgent Brighton team playing well. We didn't really answer the test. We walked away with a point. Fair play. Crystal Palace, I'm not going to lie, I do think they deserve their praise and they're doing their thing. But I do think it's a bit OTT when you look at the fact that it's 7-8 games. I think a lot of conclusions for a lot of teams are being drawn. But at the same token of that, they're an informed team. We're yet to really go against an informed team and put in a performance. In fact, really, we haven't. And for me, these evening fixtures, Brentford, Brighton weren't comfortable. Can Crystal Palace be it? Last season, it was shaky at the Emirates. Go out there and be positive. I'm not being funny. Tactics and coaching and these things is one thing, but that 11 is enough to go out there and get a result. Again, with respect to Crystal Palace, you know, I'm not saying our team are amazing and that, but if you're a defender, you don't want to play against Aubameyang, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Saka, Odegaard. Go out there and prove why. As I said, Anderson's got a mistake in him for as decent I think he is. I think Gurhi's good. Still learning the tricks and trades of the Premier League. You know, Mitchell, he's doing well. Go out there and make mistakes. You know, go out there and cause problems. Guita, I've said it before. I think Guita has a mistake in him. I think his distribution is shaky. If we press them high, if we take shots, if we follow in, something I don't think we do enough, you know, if we follow in, and what I specifically mean by that is, you know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, literally, if someone takes a shot, follow the shot in, the keeper might spill it, you might grab a goal. Look at Firmino against Watford. You know, some of the easiest goals he's going to score in the Prem. So I'm happy with the lineup, and I'm happy for those fans because that's been something to be fair, we've been able to say recently quite a bit. You know, one love to the run we went on, but it's irrelevant now. You know, fair enough. Shout out to Arsenal for getting the results, doing what they needed to do, getting 10 points from a potential 12. But we're in broke even territory. Disastrous start, clawed it back. Let's go now. From October to the end of the season, you know, in fact, to the end of the year, apologies, you need to go on a run of games, really and truly, you know, without a doubt, because I'm pretty sure I've got them up here. I should have them. Arsenal's fixtures, we got Villa next, we got Leicester away after that, sandwiched in between that, you got the cup game with Leeds, you know, Arsenal, Watford, Liverpool away, you know, again, the games aren't getting any easier, people. if we look at some of the statistics as well, very quickly and briefly, please make sure we're hitting the like button. Patrick Vieira failed to win on both his 2 returns to play Arsenal in the Champions League. Obviously, we all remember at Highbury when Cesc Fabregas actually put him in his pocket, and obviously with Man City. Since 2015, Arsenal have only lost to 2 teams in London derbies at the Emirates, 3 times to Chelsea and once to Crystal Palace. The last time Patrick Vieira played in an Arsenal Palace game, he scored, and it was a 5-1 win for Arsenal. Arsenal have scored just 1 goal from outside the box in open play in 48 Premier League matches. It's an absolute mazza. Arsenal have failed to score in 4 of their last 7 games so far this season. They've netted just 5 goals. The last time they had scored fewer at this stage was 1981-82. Obviously, Mike Dean's allegedly the referee, and Aubameyang has scored 11 goals in 10 games officiated by him. Milivojevic has scored more goals against Arsenal than any other opponent, so do not concede penalties. Do not leave him free outside the area. Crystal Palace have conceded more goals from outside the area. So like I said, if you shoot, there's opportunities there. We have won none of our last 3 meetings with them. We've lost 2 and drawn. I mean, we've lost 1 and drawn 2 at the Emirates again. So we need to stand up to be counted. Only two teams have better points per game average in the Premier League with matches played on the Monday, people, which is interesting in itself. If I go here, when you look at our record on a Monday in our last 7 games, we've lost none, drawn none, scored 15, conceded only 2 and won 7. So hopefully it can be a positive game where we're concerned, folks. They're quite positive. If you look at Mark Gurhey, he singled out Crystal Palace's character, people, and their attacking substitutions. He said there is a real belief and real character and a real desire to want to go and win. Arsenal is another big club, and we're just hoping we can keep working hard and making sure that on the training ground we're fixing those little things so that come game time we get 3 points against big teams like those. So they're coming for blood. They're not coming on a play thing. Vieira is a legend. He knows about these things. He does, of course, respect to Vieira, respect for Arsenal, but there's no love lost. It's football now. He's gone on to praise us, people. He said Arsenal is one of the biggest clubs in world football. That's an ex-Chelsea man saying that, let alone in England. We will definitely be ready for that game. It's a big opportunity to go and hopefully try to get 3 points, but we know it's going to be a tough game. It's true. And when you look at it from a statistical point of view, people, so far in the 8 games we've played this season, or 7 that we've played better yet, it's neck and neck. Goal difference, there isn't too much. We got -5, they got -3, 3 points, and depending on what they do, lets them go well. Again, as I mean by people are gassing it, they did put in a good shift against Spurs, but in their last 3 games, 5 games, 3 draws, 1 win, 1 loss. Our form's actually better than theirs, really. So again, if you win, you put yourself in a good platform. You get 13 points. You shoot a bit up the table. If you can win again against Aston Villa on Friday, you put yourself in a good position moving forward. But again, ifs and buts. A serious team takes 6 points. You can afford no less than 4 from these 2 games. Knowing Arsenal, it could be gazy. And again, if you really have turned your form around, show us. Again, it doesn't matter what we did in October, in September. It doesn't matter about manager of the month, which remember what happened when Nuno won that in August, and then what happened after. Doesn't matter about players performing. Keep going. You're never as bad as you think you are when you lose. You're never as good as you think you are when things are going well. All that matters is what happens in May. Live game to game. Set ourselves up well. Last week, they all should have went in Monday today. They all should have come into training knowing that we're going to war this week, innit? You can have a good Saturday off, I'd assume. If they, I don't think they'll train on Saturday. It'll be recovery sessions because we're playing on Friday. You can have a good Saturday, maybe a cheat meal if you do the hard graft, people, today. Getting back to the lineups, because obviously away from all of that, where Arsenal are concerned, hit the like button, people. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, White, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Odegaard, Saka, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Aubameyang. On the bench, Leno, Holding, Maitland-Niles, Cedric, Tavares, El Neni, Sambi Lokonga, Martinelli, and Lacazette. Again, looking at Crystal Palace, you've got Guita, Ward, Gurhey, Anderson, Mitchell, Milivojevic, McArthur, Gallagher, Ayew, Benteke, and Edouard. On the bench, Tompkins, Butland, Coyote, Kelly, Klein, Hughes, Will Hughes, Schlopp, Olise, and Meteta, who, was doing his thing to a degree in Bundesliga. So they have got qualities. They should believe they can win. One love to everybody that is tuned in, people. We're currently at 96 likes. This is fantastic. We've almost hit the target before 40 minutes, really, before kickoff. Really, it's all mad. If my math serves me correctly, please make sure we're still running that up. What are you lot saying in the comments, people? I've done enough talking. I want to see what the hell you lot are saying. Please continue to get your predictions, all these sort of things, talking points. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a stupid comment unless you're being silly. Pardon me. What else are we getting at? DG, who would you want to play right wing? Saka for me. Saka's top dog right wing for me. You know, then it's Pepe in command. Next chain of command, I will go. Would love for Reece Nelson. I know he got 2 minutes against Feyenoord to come and complicate things. If not, I would like a winger and a striker, or an inside forward, or a striker. You know, I think I'm dying for players that can win games and talisman and all these sort of things. I think we're dying for it. We're bleeding for it as a club, among other things. I'm going to be keenly watching Pepe and Saka. A performance from both should get us to win. DG, I can't see this game more than a draw, bro. BG, bit more energy, man. Bit more. The way the Premier League's been moving, the results have been mad. And I can't lie, I've been talking a lot of nonsense to my friends that support Man United and other clubs, and I don't want the Wolves to come out and get me. So I'd love a win in it. I would, I'm going with 2-1 Arsenal. I think we get the job done. It probably be shaky. We might even go a goal behind. I hope that I'm wrong, and we go out there. Aubameyang gets a goal, Pepe gets a goal, Saka does his thing, Smith Rowe gets more plaudits. I'm a big fan of the Odegaard Partey partnership, especially if we're not going to bring midfielders in or look to address it with more pure, or better yet, natural people in that position. Emirates Stadium, we should dominate, but Palace press high as well, DG. Exactly, they press high, So that's what I said. They're gonna press high, they're gonna snap at our heels. So you have to be brave in possession. And it's a day for game management. We're a young side, but sometimes I know it hurts, but can you just take the foul? Let's get these guys on yellow cards very early. And to be fair to you, all that pressing high stuff, us as Arsenal fans, we know it. We see our players when we do it. We start blowing in the second half. We've seen that when Arteta first walked in against United and Chelsea. We saw that actually when we beat Spurs, we're kind of blowing in the second half. So by that logic, Crystal Palace, it's going to happen. Can we frustrate them? And that press, obviously, when you press high, you leave gaps. Can we beat that press? And I mean, we play out from the back. The whole point of playing out from the back is to beat that press. And all of our players like to play with their kind of back to the ball and come short. They're going to get kicked today. They already know. I'm sure there's analytical teams and all those sort of things that have briefed these players. We need to stick it on Palace. I ain't here for this shook football. Facts. Big up DG. I'm back in New Zealand now, so hard to tune in live. Hope you're well, though, brother. Camden, appreciate you. And, the good thing about YouTube's, there's replays and all of these sort of things. So, yeah, man, the time zone can't stop us. Nice to see you got there safely. You got your health, and hope everyone and everyone's loved ones the same. Got us messed up playing today and Friday. Bro, this is the luxuries you don't get when you ain't got European football. They can deal with you any sort of way. Joe saying 2-1. 1-1. So just judging by some of you guys' comments, people, I think it's probably safe to say everyone's cool with the lineup to a degree. I know people might say, Aubameyang this or Lokonga that or Mate Martinelli. People might moan, but I don't think many people can complain with that lineup. Surely, people, it's all right. Definitely where the back five is concerned. Really happy that Arteta has learned one trick of the Premier League is to stop messing around with everybody, especially the back five. I did forget a couple of those players that are on Arsenal's bench. I'm not going to name names. That's doing them deep. Our players. Not going to cap. I need a performance from Tierney today because I still don't know about Tavares, and I think he's probably suspect defensively. But by the logic of football and doing your job and playing well and things like that, if you're not doing your job, someone else should get an opportunity. And I think it might come a time where maybe we have to take Tierney out of the team, just relax a bit, to see what Tavares can do. Just like if anyone else was falling off. Zaha is not there. For those of you that keep mentioning Zaha. Martinelli, Mark Danner said, shout the members. Martinelli had a broken leg that takes time. He may never get back to his best. I brought my son the shirt with his name on it, yet he's Brazilian. So if anyone could pull off magic, fingers crossed. Man, Martinelli be back, man. Arsenal's going to win. Inshallah, bro. Kamza said, big up DG, no Zaha. I feel it's going to be a goal fest. One love to all you gooners. I mean, I can't lie, man. I like watching them goal fest as a neutral. My heart ain't trying to be here for them mad ones with Arsenal. I think the maddest game that, funny enough, the most heart-racing game. Do you remember a couple years ago? Actually, was it 3-3 or 4-4? There was one crazy game against Bournemouth. That we was moving crazy, man. If I were Palace without Zaha, I would just sit in and try to hit with Eduard. They've got Ayu. Do you know what? Looking at Palace, they can still be direct. You know, Edouard can breeze. He's not slow. You've got Benteke, who's the hold up man. Ayu is, you know, he's aggressive with it. Same way. It's no Zaha. You know, Gallagher, same way. He mashes work in midfield and gets stuck in. He's known to pop up every now and again with a goal scoring opportunity or score. So, and then, like I said, just in general, think about football logically. If you've been sitting on the bench and you know you're never playing ahead of Zaha, and while you never want your teammate to be injured or miss out, you've got an opportunity now. You're gonna make sure you bloody try to take it, ain't it? It's crazy, man. Hey, deluded. Hope you're well. Sadly, lost my old account due to work link Gmail. Let's hope for a 2-0 Arsenal victory tonight. Will love to see you back in. Not gonna lie, bro. I was looking forward to seeing Zaha versus Tomiyasu. I weren't. I mean, I would have ran agendas if Tomiyasu did his thing, but I weren't, you know. Thought Zaha was going to come. You know, Zaha likes to come and do his celebrations at the Emirates. Can't lose tonight. Palace are the local team. Stress-free viewing. DG to DG buzzing to see what kind of energy we come out with. Hope Pepe's on the left. Come on, you Gunners. We win, but probably can see the goal. I'm comfortable with this starting 11. I don't have any qualms. Given is saying 3-1 and Partey to score his first goal for Arsenal. It's been coming and it would be appropriate because, you know, he went off to play for Ghana and I don't know, you know, what the Ghanaian coaches are doing or what tactics they're doing. They need to share it with Arteta, but I'm seeing Partey hit free kicks and whatnot. Do you think Aubameyang will be influenced in this game? Will it be influenced in this game or do you think he'll be lackluster today? I mean, I hope for a performance, man. You know, all I care about is Aubameyang scoring. You know, like somebody said earlier, can we see the Aubameyang that was here against Spurs? You think Partey will be playing behind Smith Rowe? I think you mean an Odegaard or Partey Odegaard pivot. I think Partey Odegaard pivot Smith Rowe inside. But you know, Smith Rowe, same way Odegaard's doing it. I think Smith Rowe can do that. So it'd be interesting. But I just think, you know, we need Smith Rowe's a bit more aggressive. He gives us a bit more on the counter. You know, Odegaard is involved, but Smith Rowe's got more legs. I think we need him, especially with the pressing. Saying that, Odegaard presses bloody well as well. So I think just because Odegaard's a bit more experienced or should be, let's let Smith Rowe do his little thing in the 10, you know, getting into little pockets, buzzing around, doing up the little 1-2s. Let's let him do that. Odegaard, a bit more withdrawal role for you today. Partey, show me what you can do again. Didi, I hope everything's A1 where you're concerned as well. Love the questions and the talking points, people. Always look forward to being live, and this is exactly why. 300 people locked in, Don. We've only got 134 likes. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Unexpected high bills due if you don't hit that like button. Hit the like button. Partey scores his first goal for Arsenal. You don't hit that like button, we don't get a clean sheet today. Simple as that. DG put team names. What do you mean? Oh shit, sorry. 1 sec, people. I'm bugging out. I didn't see that for time. Arsenal 11. Arsenal. Sorry, folks. Make it look a bit prettier there. Where's the Crystal Palace lineup? CPF. Palace. XI. Calm. Back again, people. Back again. What else are you guys saying? Loving the comments, man. Some of you are confident in it. A couple people's chests are high. Yasser's going 4-0. Noah's saying 3-0. Kareem saying 2-0. Bit more conservative. 3-0. I'm being humble with this 2-1 stuff. But I would like, you know what? With respect, I don't think you're sending out a statement, but I think it would set us up perfectly, man. Go out there and do the job, especially because it's 2 games this week. You know, the quicker you, quote unquote, kill this game, and if we was to see 3-0 like we did against Spurs, the quicker Arteta might be able to save Partey's legs or everyone else's legs. Admittedly, I can't tell you every minute that these lot played for their countries, but I know there's been a lot of travelling potentially where Tomiyasu's concerned, you know, where Tierney must have gone off with Scotland, Odegaard must have been involved with Norway, the man in the graphic, Bukayo Saka, obviously, Smith Rowe went with the 21s, Pepe went with Ivory Coast. No, actually not sure on Aubameyang, I think he did actually. So again, there's minutes in the legs, and obviously when you start getting players injured and players start getting injured, you rely on players a bit more. So yeah, man. Would like to see Lacazette get some minutes, maybe even a goal, just to remind Arteta that I'm still here. I can still do a thing, much like you know, Mr. Martinelli, but it is what it is. No, Zaha have to take advantage. You said it. Simple as that. You have to take advantage. Big up Manny Young. Andrea said, I'm just hoping we look like we have a clue in the final third tonight. Pepe and Aubameyang have to show out. I don't want to leave things late. I mean, I echo everything. You said it all there, you know. First things first, I just want to win. But I 100% agree. And like I said earlier, again, it's 13th versus 14th. So it's a big game. Not to be condescending to any team, much less Crystal Palace, but it's a big game. You know, it's a big game where they can, draw parity / quote unquote move above you. You know, they only, you can go down. You claim that you've turned a corner. It sounds all gravy, but all it takes is a shaky performance and the same old rhetoric and the same old headlines. And we're sat here making the same old streams, saying the same old problems about this same old football club. You know, the rhetoric's changed, and I always find it amusing, We were getting relegated. Now we're Jamie Carragher, ironically, you can't see because obviously I've got my TV in front of me, saying we'll probably be the best of the chasing pack for Europe. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I said it to you lot, people. We're in broken even territory. We forgive ourselves for the start of the season, pat ourselves on the back for how we was prior to the international break, reflected with Arteta winning manager of the month and positive results, means nothing now. I know Arsenal fans are a special fan base and, we console ourselves with the fact of, we finished 8th, but we were the best team in 2021. Fair enough if you want to do that. And again, without context, I'm being harsh, but last time I checked, the league starts in August. I clearly didn't check, but it starts in August and it ends in May, people. So we've got to show out. You've got to win games because, fair enough. Even if we look at the Spurs game, fair enough, you beat Spurs. But if I play devil's advocate, is that result necessarily impressive because you beat them last year? You beat United last year. You beat Chelsea last year, And this ain't me trying to brag. They all had better seasons than you when it came to the end, finishing above you or whatever. That's my point. As much as we can win these big games, it's how you do it against the other teams as well that makes the difference. We need to win wars, not just battles, which, again, you can do the little banter thing and poke fun at these clubs, but they all either finished above us or had better seasons than us last year. So we've got to learn. Smith Rowe, Saka and Pepe has the pace for a counter. Same. And I hope that makes Palace think twice about going forward. United F their recruitment, focusing on Ronaldo. Time to show them up. Smash the likes, people. Only dubs, only positive energy today. Let's hope so. If we win, we're 1 point off United. Listen, I can't lie. There's been many times like that and Arsenal have crumbled. All we need to focus on is 3 points. And for me, not to be negative, but if we start to move away from the low standards that we are at this moment and look at these, cherry pick these last results, the Spurs game, the Burnley game, the Burnley game, Spurs, Norwich game, they all could have went differently if ifs and buts are not facts. Sometimes that luck runs out. It's not sustainable. And Palace might show you up. Waiting for a Cazorla return. Didn't he get player of the season or something out where he's playing? Pardon me. If I get an unexpected high bill, I'm sending it to you, my friend. What's the over/under on how many times Vieira's song is sung at the Emirates today? I don't think they're taking bets, man. I'm probably suspended. Hopefully it gets sung out a lot. DG, you think we're missing Xhaka? Let's be real. There's been games like Brighton where we sat there and said Xhaka could play. There's been games where we've seen Partey play alone, both this season and last season, and we've said other things. So it all subject to the result. I knew G1 was out there. Man said mid-table 6-pointer. Bro, remember we're doing a live stream for Man United at Atlanta in the week and actually Sunday's one as well. Make sure Make sure you remember that. I agree this is a must-win game. Come on, I'm saying 2-0, but we need a good performance from the boys today. If we win, we're going to be 1 point off United. Listen, for me, forget all of that. If we win, it carries on our 4-minute. It's one big test. Arteta noticed that Sambi is not ready. I would have preferred Ainsley Maitland-Niles instead of Smith Rowe, but whatever. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, he gives you more grit and steel and things, and that might harm us, but nah, man. I can't lie to you. I can't get behind that. Very appreciative of the likes ratio, people. 181. Can we keep running that up? Very appreciative, as I said. 25 minutes before kickoff. First time here, loving it, watching from Spain on holiday. Mandy, appreciate you. Hope it's not your last, and I hope Spain's all sunny and that. 2-0 to Arsenal. Man said Jack Wilshere to start. Would love a Smith Rowe masterclass. However you lot are watching this, if you're watching this via a stream, please help people out in the chat. I'm watching it on TV, but I'd go on his goals if I needed it. Finally home. Let's get this W. Come on, boys. Wilshere can't feature, my guy, man. Hey, G1, go away, man. Anyone will think you're a troll. He's cool, guys, man. No one do the silliness. Very tough game today. Must win. And again, there's a famous saying in football, earning the right to play. You got to do this today. I feel like Palace without Zaha changes things. I think Palace won't be as predictable. The ball might move faster than it typically does for them. Hopefully, we can do a madness on them. I hope so as well. But I mean, and it's an extreme example, and I'm playing devil's advocate. But I think we've spoken about this before. What was it? The 2016 Euros or something? Ronaldo won. If Ronaldo doesn't come off that, do Portugal win that? Did France get complacent and think the job was done? So by that same logic, could Arsenal, Tomiyasu, just to play devil's advocate, focusing and thinking all week about Zaha, he's not playing. You get complacent, there's problems. And obviously, we got to remember the 12th man. Against Brentford, that really changed things. Against Brighton, that did a lot. It typically does a lot. Standing ovation for Vieira, things we love to see. Facts. My second favorite Arsenal player. Tied with Henry, but him. No interest in the Patrick Vieira narrative. Must win today. Palace only 1 win in 7. Exactly, 1 win in 7. I think there's a bit of overratedness with how Palace have been, if I'm honest with you. But still, man saying 4-0 Arsenal. Palace high press up the pitch. Shout out to you in Brazil, my guy. So what position is Arteta playing today? Then I'd imagine it's the same 4-2-3-1. Obviously, it dibbles and dabbles into other things as Tomiyasu becomes narrow. Sometimes it looks like there's like 3 sets of pairs on the pitch and these sort of things. But, long story short, 4-2-3-1. Arsenal will surpass United in the table over the next 3 games. I predict United will get 0 from the next 3 Premier League games. Hope not. Trust Ollie, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Deluded. Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out the Caribbean ones locked in. Is in the heart of Arsenal. 2-0. I think you're saying Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0. Clean sheet for Ramsdale. Love your streamer. I appreciate you, and I hope to God you're right, man. I cannot face another Arsenal defeat with DG losing the will. Come on, Arsenal. Psych up Vieira would. Fact. 4-14-1. I think crazy. The front end must make the difference. Aubameyang and Pepe. Hopefully, I mean, the best thing I would hope for is that because of our press, it forces them to go long. Obviously, Benteke will probably win more duels against Ben White than not and Gabriel, but double up against him, win the first and seconds, frustrate them, force them backwards and take it from there. Bring up Prince Teddy, run up the likes, people. You can't see it being a 4-2-3-1. Why not? Why not? Partey, Odegaard, Smith Rowe. And then obviously, Partey, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Saka, Aubameyang. There you have it. Not going to lie, Benteke and Odegaard could be a big issue for Ben White. I feel like they will target. I mean, with respect to Crystal Palace, you got to win the first and seconds. Set pieces, you got to switch on. You lot understand football. That's why you're rocking with the best YouTuber. That's why you're all locked in. So we don't need to. We know this, innit? Like, exactly what to do, really and truly. And we're going to need real quality today because, again, we don't really create and take chances. And again, if they're going to think about it logically, if you're missing Zaha, you're going to double down a bit defensively. So they're going to be even harder to break down defensively. So make sure they're bearing that in mind. We need quality, man. We need people doing more than the minimum. 205 likes, people. Appreciative. Even though there is 127 of you who haven't done such. We move regardless. Praying that Partey long shot goes in tonight. I don't really care who scores, man. Just win the game. To be fair, he's played Odegaard in a pivot before. Dennis has said, for me, the battle is that midfield. If we don't take care of Gallagher, we will have a problem. True. Palace have no ballers in that midfield. High press and catch them in the third for an attack quick. I think you're being a bit harsh to Gallagher, but I hear that. I've spent a long time on Arsenal's lineup, so let me get into Crystal Palace's. Obviously, make sure you're following me on Twitch, people. There's a whole schedule for all the content. We've got hella content to come this week. Obviously, tomorrow, you've got Atletico Madrid, Liverpool. You've got to be shameless in this world. But let me put the Crystal Palace lineup for you guys. You can obviously see both the lineups below me in the graphic as well, for those of you who'd prefer to read it as well. via that way. Need to see midfield and need to see a midfield masterclass this game. Chances are one will go in. Odegaard, Partey, pivot. Conor Gallagher might have a field day. Hopefully they prove you wrong. I think Pepe needs a run of games. He has the potential to be our talisman. I hear you, Kareem. I don't quite think our talisman, but I think he can be a decent player. Trust, Tino. Eduardo Danger. Expecting a strong performance from Partey and hope his long drives are on target. Partey can become the next Vieira if he works hard. No, he can't. With respect to Partey, he can be a very good player. No, he can't. He's already lost. You never, no matter what Partey does, even if we win the league, he will never have a snowball's chance of being Patrick Vieira. And this sounds like I'm being a hater. He just, no. Guys, I guess it will be 3-0 in the favour of Arsenal. Andrea said, DG, do you prefer watching the matches live at the Emirates or do you prefer watch-alongs with the nations? Sounds like a loaded question, but I swear it's not. I mean, that is a loaded question, bro. That's like, it all depends, I mean, how can I answer this like Arsene Wenger? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie. Nothing matches being at the Emirates. Absolutely nothing. I don't know if I say that when we lose, but nothing matches that. But I do like the watch-alongs, man. It is, it feels like I'm talking about brethren and that, and I find it fascinating. I've seen someone say love from Brazil. There's a bag of other countries, I'm sure, here. There's a lot of regulars, newcomers, and it's just sharing the love of football. I like doing this, people. Obviously, not when Arsenal lose, but yeah. That Gallagher is a bit overrated. He'll be pocketed today. Respect Vieira, please. No one is close to him. Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 1. That's the same scoreline. I'm going with Odegaard. Going to slap Odegaard with a dummy. If Odegaard can channel Santi today, I think he could win over a lot of fans. If Arsenal wins the league, will you still be deluded, mate? I suppose so. Guess. Don't know, man. Don't know what you're saying there, really, but shout out you, my dude. Apparently, FIFA to consult international managers over biannual World Cup. Raw, Klopp said, I respect Simeone, just don't like his style of play. Raw, crud. And that's going to make tomorrow's watch along a lot better. And once again, Atletico Liverpool. Sorry, people. I just feel like I'm in an advert, so I had to plug that one. Yes, DG. If this team starts with energy, I expect nothing but a win, but it's a banana skin if they don't. I'm going for 1-1. Hope I'm wrong. Mesut Ozil, again, betting against the club. He's saying Palace 2, Arsenal 0. This team is probably your strongest 11 at the moment, bro. You reckon? It is without a doubt. I expect it to be a close game. Whoever comes out the blocks firing could win the game in the first 15 minutes. What else have we got? Interesting comments, people. And admittedly, I am getting a bit nervous as we get closer to kickoff, people. About 18 minutes or so before such. One love to everybody tuned in. Oh, yeah, it should be an interesting one. Hopefully we can win. And then, as the week progresses, we can focus on Villa. When they're saying Arsenal trying to get Bale on loan, the papers aren't even trying anymore with the rumours. Crazy. Pardon me. Hopefully we can pattern this today, man. Man said Ramsdale to score before Partey. Watching from Ethiopia. I hope we win, bro. You, me, and everyone. Shout to the Ethiopians. I hope it stops raining. Some man don't turn up when it does. And again, it's wet. It's raining. It's somewhat windy. Bro, Arteta scored a penalty against Crystal Palace. Like, that was the game Ozil did a madness, I swear. This was... And then Arteta got sent off. Breezy. Tired guy, man. Shout out Patrick Vieira. I'm not expecting it to be an easy match, but I expect to win this game. Facts. Hate these times for Arsenal since it's 2 p.m. and I'm still in class. Appreciate you. 2 p.m. Where are you locked in from? 15 minutes to kick off where I'm concerned. It's 7:45 p.m. over here in the UK. 230 likes. Can we get to 300 before the end of the first half, folks? Let me get Crystal Palace up there. One sec, people. Let me go and get my water, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. Hit the like button, get your opinions in. I'll be right back in a second. Back again, folks. If I don't do it now, ain't gonna be ever. You gotta stay hydrated on these live streams, man. That's the one thing that happens. You get hella thirsty. Watching from Texas, appreciative. All these sound headphones are sounding mad loud. The reason I say 15 minutes is because of the volatility of Arsenal's attacks. There is no in between with Arsenal. It's all or nothing with no middle ground. Crystal Palace score first. Arsenal could bottle. Arteta looks like an action man. Okay. Big up the members. It's crazy. Hopefully we can put in a shift today, people. Now, again, when I pre the lineup, confident, but again, everyone's got a plan until something goes left. The thing with Arsenal is, like everyone says, there's too many variables that kind of have to be perfect for us to show up. Now, I hope we win today, but again, you have to earn the right. Appreciate you tuned in from South Africa. Hope you're having a blessed day, DG. Of course I am. You lot are interacting, commenting, you lot are hearing your numbers. It's a great day, man, and I hope everyone else is having an even better one. Hope Arsenal don't bottle it. I think we all do, man, but we'll have to see in 13 minutes. I want to see Tierney perform again. Same. Do you see this as a must-win for Arteta out brigade to be shushed? No, because I do think, yeah. I don't know. How do I make this make sense? Now, I do think there's many Arsenal fans out there. I think there's many different types of Arsenal fans. I think there's people that can consider all the factors, but respectfully, Arteta has to go. I do think there's somewhat people that defend Arteta, but they can obviously see that he could go, you know. And then I think you've got people that week to week want to write a narrative. And I feel, again, start of the season, if you was, you know, up until we turned it around, if you said he was out, you was right. I'm not saying it's wrong to say he should stay, but that's somewhat the logic now, where it's in the middle, really. You know, me personally, I haven't learned too much about Arsenal, you know, that I haven't known. You know, everything I've seen so far up until this point this season can be described as the good, bad, and the ugly. And this is everything I saw last year. As I said at the start, I've seen us win big games on occasion. I've seen us not win games we're supposed to win. I've seen on occasion us get lucky. I've seen us absolutely bottle and not start games well and sit there and say, what happens if this? You know, it's all about the manner of things. So it is what it is. DG, did you see Guendouzi's performance in his last game? 2 goals, 1 assist. Yep. If Martin Odegaard, I don't know who's M8. You mean Martin? I assume you mean if Arteta convinces Odegaard to play as a pivot with the license to run forward, this should be our best lineup. Smith Rowe also has to turn up defensively so we don't burn out Partey. To be fair, Smith Rowe puts his work in. Guendouzi should be brought back and reintegrated into the squad. He's the aggressive midfielder Arsenal need. Arteta didn't rule out a return for Guendo. He didn't, but respectfully, he's not going to say anything about his future in the middle of October. Solid performance from Sambi. If he starts, Sambi Lokonga isn't starting. I want Leno in goal, but sadly we won't. Charlie, unfortunately, Ramsdale's been doing his job, man. So it looks like Ramsdale's going to do his thing. Yes, bro, the show is stepping up. Keep it going. I appreciate that, Crafty. Arteta talking ish in the interview. What did he say? JR said, excited for this one. Missed Arsenal after a long international break. I mean, the quick question is, with 10 minutes before kickoff, can you convincingly say will you be saying the same thing come the end of the game? I don't know. We are currently 3 points above Palace, so we may be tactically better off than them. I'm just a Gwendo fan. I need help. Same, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel like the Nightbot said. I think the Arsenal team, wasn't Dwellsy a loan obligation after a certain amount of games? It's something like that. Every outlet says it's another thing. But yeah, this comment I meant to say, I think the Arsenal team just lack maturity, but feel this will come in years. Hopefully, man. Dwellsy should replace El Nene when he cuts. Sambi ahead in the pecking order. Dozy is all right. He ain't that cold like manner acting. If he comes back, Bearman will be upset and disappointed. Do you like playing Monday, Friday? Sheldon, only if we win. Someone said recap of the Arsenal bench. Leno, Holding, Maitland-Niles, Cedric, Tavares, El Neni, Lokonga, Martinelli, and French striker Lacazette. We are taking this big W today. Come on, you Gunners. I hope you, man, are right. What a way to come back from international break, play Vieira's Palace. I mean, it is what it is. We're going to have to do a job, man. If these players stay at Arsenal, Arsenal could be beastie in a couple of years. If they're developed correctly and all of these things, make sure we're hitting the like button, people. We're 8 minutes until kickoff. No worries, Tan, man. 257 likes, people. You know, can we get towards 300 before the end of the game? Doing well, man. We're doing bits. It feels like Laka hasn't started in years. Trust. Fully right on that. Fully right. I think Lingard or Martial would be excellent signings in January for Arsenal. I'd rather Martial, to be fair with you. Leave Lingard for someone else. He's not a bad player, but nah, man. Allow me, man. 7 minutes until kickoff, folks. What's going on here? I don't want Martial anywhere near my club, to be honest. Monday and Friday allow us. I hope we embarrass MacArthur. That guy stinks. But he's dark hearts. He's a dark heart specialist still, so we're gonna need to be careful there, man. Seeing if there's any Arsenal news. Doesn't seem like there's anything of note. Quickly, people. I know you lot can still see the lineup. I know you're still looking at it, but should we look at this? Patrick Vieira transforming Crystal Palace style ahead of Arsenal reunion. How has he transformed their style? Crystal Palace, in fact, I'll just read this out to you. Let you lot see what's going on screen. Sorry, folks. I'll just read it out to you. You lot don't always have to see. I'll let you lot have best of both worlds. But to kind of highlight what Crystal Palace are turning under Vieira, people. Allegedly, Crystal Palace were the oldest side in the Premier League last season. They've obviously brought in a number of young players, people. Their new centre-backs have a combined age of just 46. So again, the priority is to stay in the league. Both teams both teams' defenses probably should be described as a naive is the best way to pull it. Can we ask questions of them? Sorry, folks, you're seeing my DG Thoughts notes. Now you're back with the lineup where Arsenal's concerned. I need to actually improve a couple of pre-game, first half, second half, and Let's see what happens. So yeah, they brought in some young players, people. You know, just like us, a lot's made of our hundred odd million spend, and no one older than a certain age. When you look at Crystal Palace, they spent a combined 78 million, and only one of them is older than 25, with real huge people. Um, the average age of Crystal Palace's team has dropped by about 2 years, people. Anderson and Gurhey have started their last 6 Premier League games together in defence. And obviously, you've seen Gallagher shining. Probably, I wouldn't say on the cusp of getting an England call up, but he must be on some sort of radar. Eduard is getting to play today, and they've actually, he's thrown his big guns up there. He's gone with Eduard and Benteke. When you think of Benteke, his job is to win the first and second ball and let the more impressive technical footballers take charge, people. It's going to be interesting, really. When you look at Crystal Palace have gone from averaging 39.9% possession last season, which was the third lowest in the division, to 50.1, which lifts them into the top half. When you look at the year-on-year comparisons, folks, this year versus last year, they're now at 50.1 for possession versus 39. Passing accuracy is now at 81% from 76. Short passes, they've made 407. Last season, at this point, obviously, it was 321. Teams are coming out now, folks. Passing sequences of 10 plus passes. Last season, it stood at just 5.6. Under Vieira so far, 8.1. Build up attacks this season at 1.6. And last season was at 0.9. So there's been an upgrade. They want to be a more technical side. And I mean, Patrick Vieira, unfortunately, in this country, I don't know what it is, but they just make out this guy. Big up Vieira for returning. They just make out that this guy was just a physical powerhouse. Don't get it twisted. He had a lot of physicality, but he used to play football. He used to bop it, and it annoys me that people sleep on how fucking good Patrick Vieira was with a ball at his feet, and the passing he used to do and charging through the middle and the way he used to carry the ball. Absolute baller. So naturally, his team are not just going to be passion merchants. He's going to do what he was, which was composed, aggressive, etc., etc., and then pass the ball. And I mean, Vieira saying bye, I'm saying hi to everyone, and all of a sudden Arteta's unfortunately walked into him, bumping into him and whatnot, hating. Some might say maybe Arteta wishes he had that clout. 3 minutes until kickoff, people. So yeah, people, and there's a resilience in the Crystal Palace side. You saw obviously them come from behind against Leicester and draw 2-2. They actually had 60% of the ball. Against Spurs, they had 62.3. So again, I'm not going to bore you lot with any more stats, but they're creating, taking more touches, being more of a technical side. This is something Arsenal need to be wary of, people. It's as simple as that. Vieira needs to allow us today. 2-1. Clement has said Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 1. Midfield battle wins the game. Benteke and Sambi chatting it up. You love to see it. Patrick Vieira on a double agent thing. What's up with that lineup? Gary Neville fancies Arsenal. I'm in a parallel universe. How we got 500 plus votes and not even 500 plus likes. Man, then fix up. People are lazy, man. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Get your opinions and talking points in and whatnot. Lacazette, Martinelli should get some looks. The squad today is decent. Partey and Aubameyang have not been great of late. Come on, the American gunner. If you're looking for streams, Red Edit Soccer Streams is where Matt is saying you need to go to. I'm hoping Pepe does something good tonight, or else Martinelli. A minute before kickoff, people. You've got Aaron Ramsdale. Where Arsenal concerned, you've got Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Odegaard, Saka, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Aubameyang. On the bench, Leno, Holding, Maitland-Niles, Cedric, Tavares, El Nene, Sambi Lokonga, Martinelli, and Lacazette. Where Crystal Palace are concerned, Guita, Ward, Gurhey, Anderson, Mitchell, Milivojevic, MacArthur, Gallagher, Ayew, Eduard, and Benteke, Coyote, Butland, Tompkins, Hughes, Kelly, Sloop, Klein, Mateta, and Olise make up their bench. Pepe starts the day. He's got 6 goals and two assists in his last 9. So it should be an interesting one. Benteke isn't that clinical, and he's got no goals in his previous 7 for his club. All of a sudden, he's going to turn into Ronaldo today. So, yeah, I'm going to remove the screen. Crystal Palace clearly have won the coin toss because they will be the first to kick off today. Emirates looks fairly packed. Let's see what's going on. It's a kneeling thing. Come on. Make sure we're hitting the like button before we carry on, people. Come on. Ayew and Aubameyang chopping it up. Love to see. And it's live, people. One love to everyone tuned in. Once again, welcome to the Arsenal versus Crystal Palace live stream. It's an Arsenal throw-in straight away here. Crystal Palace have knocked it off. Is here with Tomiyasu, people. Where's the options? Nice to see everyone's return from the international break fit. Tomiyasu giving it to Partey. Partey's won it. Partey to Saka. Something feels like it's in the air. Saka looks like he's on the left, Pepe on the right today. Maybe this is a byproduct of the first 25 seconds, but I know many people will have something to say about that, where I always tell you it's not that deep. But let's see. I actually want them to swap quite frequently. That's what we should have. Ben White, Pepe on this right-hand side. Pepe. Ben White. Benjamin White. Let's he prefers to be called Benjamin. Gabriel. Bukayo Saka here on this left-hand side. Odegaard picks it up and comes short for it and plays it to his centre-half teammate, Ben White. So early, you could... Oh, God, Ben White, fix up, man. Ben White's played a sloppy pass. He's mopped up well, and he's done well, but fix up, man. Wake up. This is what we're talking about. Too casual. Says sorry. It's all right, man. Get the cobwebs out now. As you can see already a compact Crystal Palace unit. You see 11 men behind the ball. We don't have a holding mid this game because Partey is a box-to-box. So I want to see attacking football and be on the front foot. Facts. Appreciate you, Joel. Shout out Trinidad. Any links? Someone dropped them into there. I can feel the nerves coming off DG with the countdown. You're going mad. Nerves where? Even though I'm in Orlando, please, Arsenal, don't ruin my week. That's not true. Palace are on the counter-attack. Partey got absolutely barged by Benteke, but we swept it up, and that's no easy feat. Tierney too easily has been taken off the ball from Ayew like a candy from a baby, man. Like a kid about to put something in their mouth they're not supposed to. And a parent has just clocked it right in time before a serious hazard has happened. He's played it to this right-hand side. It's over here with Ward. Come on, press them. Ward looked a bit shaky there. Well in Saka. Aubameyang leading the press. Smith-Rowe next. Come on. Pretend you're playing Spurs if you have to. It's here with Guaita. He's put himself in problems. Aubameyang pressing. It's gone long. Second ball. We knew we needed to win the first and seconds. Eduard's done well for Palace. Mitchell's done well. I mean, Tomiyasu and Pepe, you should read that. Tomiyasu's done very well. But you see the importance of winning the first and second balls. We're going to have to earn the right to play. We've been speaking about this. You have to earn the right to play in games like this. Ramsdale. Come on, simple business. Gabriel, who wants it, man? It's a bloody movement. Gabriel. Ramsdale. I mean, we've seen some good football this week. That's a ball from Ramsdale. Shout out Ramsdale. Smith-Rowe charging down this right-hand side. Pepe. Not the best of passes from Smith-Rowe. Terrible pass from Smith-Rowe, really. Pepe didn't make it any easier. It'll be a throw-in for Mitchell. Looks a great game already. I'm not too sure, but yeah, man. I hope we don't go to the donut formation against a low block. Tierney's playing proper inverted. Partey scores today. I got to pick the U up from school at 3. I don't miss nothing. Vieira chance started already, as it should be. I wish Vieira was starting for us as well, people. Throwing over here with Tomiyasu. We're slightly in front. We're a minute in front. Let's chill off a bit. We're too excited. Maybe Vieira's return has got us like that. Tomiyasu with a throw-in. Where's his movement? It's gone to Pepe. Pepe's done well. Come on, get us a cheeky corner. All right, ref, that's ours. It's a throw. Come on, ref. I mean, Mitchell's kicked the ball away on the slice of ones there. Why can't Arteta play Pepe left wing sometimes? Tomiyasu. Pepe, hold on to it. Loses it. We still got it. Well in, Pepe. Tomiyasu. Seth, our throw again. Need a bit more, man. We need to probably wake up a bit. How many times? There's not enough movement. Tomiyasu, Partey. I mean, that's not the first time Partey's done something sloppy there. That's our ball, ref. It's gone out already. What do you mean, linesman? Need to wake up. We're a bit sloppy. Oof. You see what game it is already. We've won a foul. Oh, God, exactly. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna do this and try and disrupt any little rhythm. They're gonna make again. You need to earn the right to play. It's gonna be very difficult. Tierney. Probably a game that highlights our lack of movement more than ever, if I'm honest with you. Ben White, Gabriel, Tierney, go on. Doesn't Smith Rowe's gone on a run. That's not the worst of balls from Gabriel. It's found Saka. Tierney, go on the overlap, please. Saka, that's a good ball. He's headed it out. Come on, why are we leaving free headers? Keep them in there. Gabriel, quickly. A man said quickly. No. I'm not into that. But anyways, like, Aubameyang, I know we've got a high line. We've got them pending their own half, but we do need to be careful. Ayew and Edouard are not slouches on the counter. Partey. Good pass from Partey. Smith Rowe touches a bit baggy. Partey. Odegaard, exactly, mate. Okay, it might have taken 6 minutes, but we look a bit awake now. Pepe. Saka. Up against Ward. Does well. Ref, that's a pen. Saka's got to leave his leg trailing there. I think it would be a goal kick. He's got to leave his leg trailing there. I really like Mark Gurhey, huge potential. I like him as well. Does his job, man. Very intelligent. Just he's one of the, it's a corner. Sorry, just needs a platform, like you're seeing he's getting so far at this club. Arsenal have taken 34 corners this season. We're yet to score, says Sky Sports. Odegaard to take it. Ben White on the keeper. He's pulling his arm on the slam. I'm loving it. Too bad the ball was tired. Arsenal still can't take a corner. Pepe has kept it in. Swing it back in. Good 1-2 with Tomiyasu. Pepe wrapped it. Aye! 1-0. Aye, he's onside. Aubameyang's onside. Drillings. Quickly. They said because he's got a long hair, that's not the real Aubameyang. Backflips and all. Yeah! Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0. I'm here for this early start. Are we dreaming? Switch on. I was lacking ability, so I'll be the guy if I was there seeing 0-0. The corner was terrible. Let's have it right. Pepe's done well. What are we saying? Pepe assist on the shameless thing? Tomiyasu's done well down this right-hand side. Oh, play Pepe on the left. Keeper's done well. I told man Guita's bookie. Aubameyang doing what strikers are doing. Follow in. Keeper saved it. He's palmed it. Aubameyang quickly. Agenda FC, we're gone. Let's get another one. 0-0, boys. 1-0's a dangerous lead. And for us now, that flips things on its head because Palace have to change their game plan. Very good getting an early goal. Well in Aubameyang. He heard the live stream. I said he needs to score today or, Laka starts for me against Villa. Look at my captain. You said my captain's not serious. Look at him gassing up people. Come on, Travis Scott. Come on. Good play from him and Tomiyasu. Pepe, that is. We're off, people. We're off, but we need to calm down now. That will probably settle down, Palace. We're gone. Hit the like button, people. It's Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0. Vieira looks vexed. I wouldn't want to piss off Vieira personally. You might not make it out of North London personally. He's not too old to beat someone up, I suppose, especially his own team. And he's got off his seat. But hey, he's one of them. It must be like when your parents shout at you. That's like when my granddad used to shout at his Jamaican accent. I used to get shook, especially when I was doing something I wasn't supposed to. Oh, man. Tomiyasu's lost the ball. It's here with Gallagher. I remember when Gallagher and Callum Hudson-Odoi for Chelsea moved to us on this pitch. Gallagher's, I like him. Oh, Pepe with the strength. Shows Tomiyasu, shows levels. Partey just clipped someone. I'm loving it. We need to settle, though, man. And that's the problem. Like someone said, with Arsenal, we do this thing. We can only play one way. Pepe shining on this right-hand side, man. Anyone can play anywhere, man. It's not that deep. Some games he'll be used on the left. Sometimes he's used in the middle. And I think, to be fair to you, Tomiyasu and Pepe have started quite brightly in this opening period. Hit the like button if you haven't done already, folks. Gabriel in possession. I mean, can we get a 2 or 3? Because it doesn't seem like Palace want to press us. They just want to let our defense have the ball. And then they'll try and win it in their middle third. Can we get a second? They're not reacting. They're happy to let Our CBs have it, in my opinion. Ben White. And again, it's still 1-0. Anything could happen. Yeah, we're back again, people. We're back. The router just turned off. It's gone blue again. Fortunately, Aubameyang was down. We're back again, man. Maybe Vieira heard the stream. I was getting too excited. Serves me right. One love to everyone that was here and whatnot. You know, everything can't be working greatly. But yeah, I don't think you've missed anything. Obviously, the time has been moving a bit mad, but we're back. Nerves are settled. Apologies, people. One day, that won't be a thing. But for now, we have to hold it up. And as I always say, apologies for my language. If kids are listening, I apologize. But from the bottom of my heart, fuck BT. Fuck everything you stand for. Oh, fuck the dinner lady at this point at BT. Corner to Arsenal, though. Have I come back for a goal? Pepe swings his right peg at it. It doesn't quite go in. They haven't dealt with it. Could you have dived there, Bamian? Probably not. And this is the thing I'm getting scared because we're leaving Edouard isolated. And Crystal Palace have been showing that they can counter-attack. We need to probably be switched on there. They 10 to 20 minutes. Be wary of this high line. Make this possession count. This is what we need to do, folks, man. And we was on a roll, but we're back again. We kept it warm for you, DG Martin. This is why I love the DG Nation. You lot are so understanding, man. I can't lie. Palace have settled. Never a foul. Fuck off, ref, man. Come on. Oh, gosh. He's bought that. He's bought that. He's gone down way before the action is even taking place. He's bought that. I respect it, IU, but come on, man. And this is where we need another goal because, again, Palace are starting to settle. And as an Arsenal fan, I'm not really confident with 1-0. But so far, so good. Our shape's been well. We've got a goal. We've not played bad. Starting to let Edouard grow into this game. And here he is down this left-hand side. He's offside eventually. And DG gone to get a top up on the key. Aye, we pay normal bills. We don't do the key, man. And hey. You're right. Anything can happen as you were frozen, DG. Trust. You go again, man. Somehow we've got 335 likes, though. So from the bottom of my heart, if you hit that like button, one love. Without Zaha for Palace since January 2017, out of 23 games, they've only won 3 of those games. Lost 18, drawn twice. Failed to score in 18, scoring 8 goals. I can't lie, apart from that goal for Aubameyang, it's been a bit too open. Saka's done well there. Saka's done well. Odegaard, man on, man on, man on, man on. So why am I? He's won the ball. No one's saying man on. And he damn well can't hear me. This is where we're showing our inexperience. The game's getting a bit too open for me. It's far from concluded. This is why I said 2-1 Arsenal. I'm getting a bit scared now. Probably overreacting. Bit of nerves, as you can see. But come on now. Odegaard wanted a million years on that ball. Good surgery run for Mark Gurley. Good pass out to Mitchell. You know, they're going to make something happen down this left-hand side, if anything, just because Mitchell is slightly more adventurous than Wood. I like Mitchell, man. Decent little player. Do his job. I wish Arsenal's academy could produce a couple more steady Eddies, little fullbacks. And you see when you see like little Ben Johnson at West Ham or Tyreek Mitchell, Mitchell. Not everyone has to be this amazing star boy. Good play from Pepe defensively. Pepe, please. Oh, hey, Pepe doing skillers. All right, do your thing, man. Pepe doing skills. Probably in the wrong place, but he's defending well. And we need a bit more. Press together. Aubameyang can't do it alone. Press together. Well in Saka. This is where we show our inexperience sometimes. Yoshin Anderson, a player that used to be linked with Arsenal. Could Tomiyasu and Ramsdale have spoken there? Tomiyasu, for me, is giving away an unnecessary throw-in. Could Tomiyasu have let that go to Ramsdale? Ramsdale probably could have opened his mouth. He ain't got eyes in the back of his head. Technical fraudulence. At what moment did I actually bust out? Does someone know? Like, throwing bottles like DG and FM. I do love a bottle throw still. Appreciate you, just a fan. Big up, big man and the fans. How are you and the family deluded? Welcome to the #1 live stream in the universe. I'm Kushti, you know, so I can't complain. Hope everyone else is. Good reading of the game by Ben White. And again, Pepe, don't be silly though. Pepe, just as I said that, we can't lose the ball there. Fortunately, Palace don't seem to have an idea, but they've held on to it quite well. Arteta's doing that. Does he mean make it more compact? I don't know. That's just a guess from myself. You know, our Pepe agendas with that assist, we can run that, and that's what we need. Start, do well, complicate things for Mikel Arteta. It's too easy to pick Arsenal's team, even the defenders that aren't playing. I don't want us to be able to pick this team easily. Obviously, Arsenal are a bit of a different entity. Search team called off. The captain is back live and direct. Man said Brady the Bamian hype. I had to, man. Good pass from Gabriel. Feels like it's been longer than 20 odd minutes, but again, it's not all happy days. Gabriel, bit of a boogie pass. Ramsdale, big. I want a second goal, man. Ref, that's a foul for Aubameyang. Ref says play on. No, can we have taken the foul? Ref, that's a yellow for Saka, but he plays on. Is there a need to play on Odegaard? It's 2 against 5. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We just knocked off some of the settings. We need to go pick that up. The light's going to know mad people. Tomiyasu, we're starting to do a bit of nonsense, and I'm smashing down my water. What's going on, man? One sec, people. I'm still here. We need to calm down a bit. My thing, lights all breaking and that. Put that one back. All breaking. Hey, don't break. Might have to tell Amazon that shake them and say, yo, that happened. I didn't do that. And he run me a next one. It's all good. Oh, Tierney strength. Good strength from both men, Ayew and Tierney. Go on, Saka, shoot. Smith Rowe, make it count. Smith Rowe, you got to bring a teammate in there. Smith Rowe, that's greedy. You've got someone like you. If you're going to play in that position, you get your head up, you get Pepe in. If Pepe misses, we go livid. That's what these young players need to learn. Good run. Saka's found Smith Rowe. I like the fact that you're shooting. He's got his head down. He's only got one option. But could he have found Pepe on that overlap? Game's still a bit too open for my liking. The ball, us scoring has probably brought Palace into it and want to show more quality on the ball a bit more, and it's brought the game into life. Partey's put a searching ball forward for Pepe. It hasn't reached him. I think we were a bit too excited. Need to play a bit slower. Manage the game a bit. We're rushing things a bit. I think Palace are showing enough for me not to be convinced yet of what we're doing. Let's get 500 likes, before the stream ends. Palace could have a chance. It's Edouard. He's played in Gallagher. Don't let the Chelsea man do it. He's had a shot. Ramsdale's collected. But again, Palace are starting to grow into the game. We're allowing Palace to grow. We need to keep up the sustained pressure. And that's with this young team, we can only play one way. This is why the second half against Spurs was a bit too open. And this is what we're going to have to become accustomed to as they're learning these tricks and trades of the game. Tierney has played it backwards. He's found Gabriel. Gabriel's been a big boost. No coincidence back in the team. Remember when certain Arsenal fans try to say Marie was better and this guy weren't the best centre half at the football club. Allow it, man. Ben White, Tomiyasu. Forced it, man. Tries to find Aubameyang forcing it, but it's a poor touch from Gurhey. He will, however, get it back to his goalie. Yochin Anderson. Milivojevic, too easy to beat that press. There is no press. Well, he's lost it now. Odegaard, make it count. Have a chance now. Saka, Smith Rowe, Haaland babies connecting. Partey, no. Partey. He's tried to bang it. It's cannoned off a Palace, man. And again, we need to get back. Gallagher, Ayew, Ward. Well, Edouard's getting into cute little pockets, and he's going to make something happen. I can't lie, I'm cold on Brady the Bamian, but if he keeps scoring, I might come around. They tried to do me dirty, but we're back, man. DG, these are the moments I miss the ball controlling style of Wenger and the early 2000s teams. 90s, you mean? 2000s? You said 10s, I don't know. Oh, 2010s and that. Odegaard and Partey looking better than Partey and Lokonga right now. TT has to work on his passing. Yeah, he's a bit bugged in that stage. I can't lie. He's a bit, very slightly, he's hella basic. Let's be real. But I like it, man. He's just here to do his job and go yard, man. You can tell Tomiyasu is one of them guys. You say 9:30 meet, 10:30 kickoff. He's there at 9 o'clock. No worries. Saying that, I need him to do something there. Ben White's done well. But again, Mitchell is getting too much free space. Partey almost gets caught in possession. Tierney telling Saka to make an option. Saka's come closer. I mean, Tierney, why'd you tell Saka to go do that? Game too open for me. Settle down and play. Sustain pressure and possession. Big up Ragger for tuning in. I think Tommy is biding his time. Arteta's going for a classical Arsenal performance, or am I dreaming? Hey, let's just win, man. Partey. So far, so good where Arsenal's concerned. Ben White bringing it out from the back. This is what we spent 50 million for. Smith Rowe. Dummied it by Pepe. Pepe, give it back to Smith Rowe. Not the best of passes. Smith Rowe chopped. I thought Smith Rowe was going to do chop City. He puts the ball into the box. Ward headed it under no pressure. Tini, can we see that out for a throw-in? No, because he wants to give it to Saka. Patient play from us, but we need that second. Good ball from Odegaard. Bloody good pass. Clip that in, Tini. Yeah, you done all you can, man. I like the thoughts, though. Why are we taking so many shots outside the box? We're squandering possession. To be fair with you, I hear that. You are right, but we barely shoot, so I'll take that. We're at 357 likes, people. Can we get to 400 before the end of the game? Big up to everyone who's hit that like button. It's here on this right-hand side with Conor Gallagher. It doesn't seem like anyone wants to take initiative by Palace. And my biggest fear, a guy like the Crystal Palace gaffer, Patrick Vieira, he gets you in at half-time. He's going to let you know you need to do a bit more. Look how Brentford came out in the second half against Chelsea. Not that Brentford were off the pace necessarily in the first. Gurhey. Mark Gurhey. Are you watching Saka and Tini very closely? I think Saka needs to improve a lot defensively. I look at the Chelsea game. I look at the Spurs game. There was incidences. I'm looking Saka not following his runner. This is why I always told you, look, when he was excelling playing left back, he's a winger. Good pass from Palace, to be fair. Benteke should really shoot. Pulls the trigger. Ramsdale saves. That's the second half shot I've seen Palace fashion for themselves. It's too easy for Palace to play through the middle. Ultimately, the shot had nothing in it, and if you know, it'd be serious question marks. Ramsdale probably be dropped for Leno had he let that gone in. Smith Rowe, Saka, bit of aggression. Saka, forward. Oh, that was terrible, Saka. Bloody hell, man. Last 10 minutes, Palace have had 67%. Like I told you, lot, we're probably allowing them to grow into it a bit too much, man. As I said. Edouard, no, he tried to rip Pepe. Pepe says none of that. Edouard's a baller still. He absolutely would have embarrassed Partey there. Partey says no apologies. Patrick Vieira bellowing instructions to his team. These 1-0s are never comfy. I'm thinking that a greasy 2-1 victory, to be fair with you. Play stop. With Mike Dean, anything's possible. But if we don't win convincingly, it's peak. This is, you know, he's not going to need much to point to the spot. I will take Edouard for the squad. Why not? Today's narrative, sponsored by Lengers, is Thomas Partey finally getting his long-range goal in the presence of Uncle Patrick. Truly a torch-passing moment. Living a movie there, bro. It's a silly foul from Odegaard. It's a soft one, I feel, but Odegaard's giving away a silly foul. And Odegaard, of all people, is telling him he's diving, and he's looking for it. You know, he's looked for it. I mean, what do you expect him to do? And Crystal Palace from set pieces can present problems. Now it's their time to try and hit back. It's in a good area. Movie settings, bro. Movie. Bit of quality from Milivojevic. Failure to pick up runners. And Crystal Palace could get into this game again. Far from a foregone conclusion. Look at Benteke round the back. Don't watch the players being marked. Watch the one that creeps round the back. They've got Benteke, Gurhey, Ayew. They've got threats. Or are they going to be smart and play it short? Play it short and Gallagher or Ward fancy it. Milivojevic ball in. Terrible. It meets the head of Odegaard. Get out. Let's clear our lines, people. Mitchell did not believe in himself. He's gone all the way back to Guita. And obviously that should allow us to live to fight another day. That was poor. Did think there was going to be a lot better on it than that. Mark Gurhey. Well, like Shakib said, I believe he's got potential to, You know, I fully agree with when Southgate says he's watching him and things. Obviously, he needs to just play a lot of Premier League games, but there's quality there. Gabriel against Conor Gallagher, good one. Benteke gets the second. MacArthur. It's now here with Edouard on this left-hand side. Seen plenty of the ball. Edouard, head down. Can't get past Tomiyasu. Pepe sweeps up. Pepe has done his defensive shift today. You know, done well. What's the ref's name? Mike Dean. We should be aiming for clean sheets in these games above all else. Trust. Mitchell's done well against Tomiyasu and Smith Rowe, and Palace still have the ball. Milivojevic, look at Ayew. Pardon me, Palace have not been scared to try and play through the middle. I mean, Partey, come on, man. We're being a bit sloppy in possession, lads. Come on. MacArthur looks like he's feeling something. Pepe fighting for his spot back. I love it. We're not playing well, says Tino. I wouldn't say we're not playing well, but would it say we've done enough to say we deserve to win? We've taken advantage of poor play. You know, we kept a poor set piece alive. Tomiyasu. Only Smith Rowe sharing for it. It's been a pet peeve. No one seems to be sharing for it. And I've said that a few times. Odegaard. Tomiyasu. Put Ben White under it. Ben White, cool as you like in possession. Played from Ben White, really. Switches it. Tierney, carry it. Carry it, Tierney. Carry it. Carry it. Odegaard and Smith Rowe. Both of you have got to do better there. Now, come on. Get back now. The transition, boys. The first person press fell in Aubameyang. Don't let them. Well in, Aubameyang. Well in. That's a... Oh, I can't lie. I thought Palace should have a foul. But see, just from that, he's killed a move. Why is Aubameyang the only one doing that? Everyone's got to do a bit more than just the minimum they get paid for. Gabriel. 30 odd minutes on the clock, folks. You know, we're going a bit too ahead, man. This time is excited, fam. Calm down, bro. Way too excited. $367 likes, appreciative people. Well done, Aubameyang, on the press. In fact, Arsenal settings are built around defense. Tierney, Saka, well in. Odegaard, head up. Odegaard, head up. No, man, that fucking hell, Odegaard, man. What was that? You're a better player than that. You could see what he was going to do. You could see it weren't going to work. Gabriel, I think he's done well, as he always is, but I'm a bit biased when it comes to Gabriel. No shot. Martin Odegaard. Ben White puts his foot through it. What was that? That was tired. I don't know what he tried to do, but it's cool, man. Thanks for fixing the clock, DG. Man, I thought he was tripping. No. Getting excited. Maybe Arteta will go to on NA settings after 60 minutes. Rush. You know, Lokonga's going to be needed, I tell you. Maybe Lokonga and now and then they just flat midfield, see out the game. Do you know what? It might even be a game for Lacazette, you know. Shift the Aubameyang out just because Laka's going to press as well. Saka might be just move Saka into the 10 or something. Martinelli, Laka, I think one of them needs to be on with Aubameyang because it's a pressing game. As bad as people might think Palace have been, even though they ain't been bad, still only 1-0. Gurhey, seen plenty of the ball. I'd say if anyone's going to make something happen, probably Edouard won't be too far from it. And look at the run he's making off the ball. Patient play from Palace, but not necessarily yet in areas where they can harm us. Gurhey's not been afraid to play that pass, and it somehow trickled through to Mitchell. He's cut it back. That should be 1-1. And that's a big chance for Edouard. And again, they're not afraid to play passes centrally. They're trying to find their central men. Mitchell, again, does very well. Not been afraid. Punch it centrally. Mitchell / Edouard in dangerous. Dangerous might be an exaggeration. Gurhey. Pepe tries to contest it. Edouard wins it. Milivojevic again. The first and seconds, boys. First and seconds. 10 minutes. basically left of the first half, folks. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you're at the rest of the other watch-alongs and whatnot. You know, there's Champions League twice this week. Again, follow on Twitch and YouTube and make sure you don't miss a thing. We've had 5 attempts. Palace have had 3, allegedly. And here go Palace again. Edouard. He's killed Mitchell again. This isn't good enough, boys. It's very nervous. Palace should not feel they're out of this game by any stretch of the imagination. Mitchell. MacArthur. Gurhey. Yochin Anderson. The pressing isn't good enough. Here with MacArthur, folks. Arsenal 1, Palace 0 currently. Edouard. Smith Rowe. Good play from Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, take the foul. Let him foul you. Let him foul you. You're not going to go anywhere. Let him foul you. We'll take that. Ref, that's a foul. Ref, don't play for the advantage. Kill the game. For fuck's sake, Saka. I swear the immaturity of this team is jarring. Now look, everyone get back. We're 10 minutes before the half is done. That's a tackle, ref. That's a tackle. Ref, swear down, you have to say play on. How's that a foul? Boys, come on. Fuck's sake, ref. And that should be a yellow card for MacArthur. He's just taking him out. But we take the foul. Why are we trying to play on? Fuck's sake, man. Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0, people. And yeah, man. I thought Benteke's offside in the build-up to that, but Benteke has the ball. We've done well. Smith Rowe. Ref, come on. He's offside. Why is the flag take? Now the flag comes up. You know, Smith Rowe needs to act like he's genuinely injured. Make the physio come on. Benjamin White's had something to say. Mike Dean is trying to quiet him up. Manage the game, boys. You're winning 1-0. There's not long left of half time. The Crystal Palace seem to have the bit between their tails. The tail between, whatever the saying is, in it. They seem to have their tails up, in it. Come on. Just relax. You don't know more about professional football than me, but we're just trying to do the same things, whether we're winning, losing, or drawing. Just calm down. You don't always have to, just relax. Ramsdale. Don't always have to force things and do hero things. Ramsdale. Pepe does well to win it. What about the second? Aubameyang get fouled. Aubameyang, the idea was good. Just didn't have the quality. Couple players need to wake up, man. I don't know if I'm getting a heart attack from watching Arsenal or watching Deluded. Apologies. Too emotionally tied to this game. Ramsdale. But that's where there was naiveties from us. Smith Rowe was being fouled. Just take the foul. Don't always have to fling it forward, especially us, because we don't seem to have a plan how to go forward. Partey to Odegaard. Need to be lots more from Odegaard. Tomiyasu wanted it there. Relax, boys. Ben White's been all right. Oh, fucking hell. Benjamin forcing the mad passes. Giving it back, and now they're giving it to Mitchell. Mitchell to MacArthur. Back to Mitchell. Back to MacArthur. DG, I don't like how we are playing. We should be attacking Palace and pressing for the second goal. They look at the press. There's too much gaps, man. Milivojevic, we're going to concede before the half is done, in my opinion. Gallagher. Might have to take, unless Odegaard does a madness, you might have to take off Odegaard and bring on Lokonga or El Nene. Or switch to a back three, man. I'm not happy. We're too open. There's no out ball. I think you need 2 up front, man. This isn't good enough, boys. The only good thing we've done is score. It's too easy. Like, the pass, look, no one's looking over their shoulders. This team's got a long way to go, man. This is why when you lot talk about top 4 and all these things, you need to allow it, man. Hope we do it. Hope we scumbag our way into it, but they're not. They're not ready. They're not levels, let alone ready. They're not. Ball into the box by Mitchell. Aubameyang, Smith Rowe. Saka take the foul. Saka loses out. Come on. We need to all do a bit more now. There's 5 minutes left of this half. You think because it's 1-0, it's wavy. Ooh. Benteke looked like he's fouled off the ball by Ben White. Ramsdale didn't really convince there. And now we've cleared it. Yeah, man. We need a Laka on. Laka and Aubameyang. I think you move Aubameyang out to this left. You could probably clip Saka or take off Odegaard. Come on. Look at what Guaita's doing. See if you press together. There's food out here for us, you know. Come on, boys. We're doing foolishness, you know. We're doing foolishness. What are we doing? Now we can't get out of our own half. Doing foolishness. What are we doing? Needless fouls. I can't. This is frustrating, man. You got a yellow card for what, Saka? What are you, man, doing? And to be honest with you, did McArthur get a yellow card, ref? Shut up, Milivojevic, you pussy old man. What are you trying to do? Don't talk to Saka. Oh, God. I mean, big up Saka for trying. But, I mean, that's Saka's first one. Did McArthur get a yellow card? Mike Dean? Switch on, boys, man. Too easy to play through this middle, man. DG is probably right about bringing on Laka. Oba seems up for the wing role today. It's just because you need 2-man pressing. Pressing by yourself is rubbish. It's a bit like when Alexis used to do it. And this might be 1-1. Oh, Lord. Can we deal with this? Saka's... Oi, ref. Oi, he's killed him. Oi, his leg is broken. Saka, stay down. What are you doing? And it's gone all handbags now. I can't lie. I don't think there was any intent to mash up Saka like that. And Gabriel's not liking it at all. Oh, so McArthur's only got a yellow card now. Bro, this man should be off. This brother should be off the pitch. Saka's going to be... You tough, right? You're going to be alive, man. That's a stinger. But how's that his first? I don't think there's any malice by McArthur. He's looked like he's tried to wallop the ball and, you know, Saka's legs there. But from that angle, it looks class, boy. That should be his second yellow, though. And he's the sort of brother to score. That should be your brother's second yellow. How is he not off? He should have had a yellow before that. What's all of this? Take this thing out of the games. Boys, you lot need to wake up. Switch on. Shout out Gabriel, man, because Arsenal players don't really ride for each other too tough like that again. That's your little bro. Come on. Big up Tony Adams for being in the... Oh, who's that as well? Shout out Tony Adams. Who's that? Hey, let's keep it civil. Who is that? Yeah. Anyways, 2 minutes before kickoff, people. Man said kickoff and pre and things and getting rattled. Yeah, man. We're a bit in front still. Second half soon. First half soon thingy. Saka's wobbling. You know, he's going to feel that. Saka, you tough, man. You alive. Sorry, people. I'm trying to fix this time with you guys. You tough, Saka. It's cool, man. That's a red. Nah, I can't lie. I don't think that's a red, man. I think you like acting. He's jarring. You man are acting. You like acting. Trust me, brothers get kicked every day, B. He try to hack his legs off his Saka, but he man are acting. There's no... listen, I'll support it. He should be off anyways because it should be a second yellow. Saka was looking to kill the momentum with that one. We're struggling to keep hold of the ball, man. Partey, oh, that touch is horrible, and Partey's lost it. That's horrible. Fucking hell. Gabriel, why did you come out of that space? Gabriel, you got to win this ball. It's peak, you know. Are you on this right-hand side? It's a corner, an unnecessary one, you know. Cheap mistakes, you know. It's very lackluster. Now, don't ruin it before halftime. Milivojevic. Oh my. It's round the back. Oh my God. Hey, come, where's the light? Hey, put that flag up quicker, man. Just guys getting heart attacks and that. Relax now, boys. Relax. But again, very concerning. It's certain men are getting bullied at the set pieces. He is offside. We've done our job, but we're not aware of our runners. Well into Smith Rowe for mashing it. Well into Ramsdale for making himself big there. Pause, because he ate that. Arsenal should win. I am a Liverpool fan. Are you streaming Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool? Of course, man. I told you at the start of the stream, tomorrow is Atletico Madrid, Liverpool. So obviously make sure you're there, people. Link's been posted. One love to anyone who's hit the like button. Ben White, his header might have cost us. Edouard, Partey, no foul. It's here with Ayu. Ayu against Tierney, no cross. Oh my. It was a good ball in. Benteke threw everything he could at it. Sly little shoulder from Tomiyasu, but again, giving them too many encouraging signs. You know, they reacted better to the goal than us. Tomiyasu, first and seconds. Ref, come on, he's pulling Aubameyang. We should have a foul there. Guita. And this Guita guy is suspect, man. I'm telling you, if we turn up the quality, there's things we could do here. Tomiyasu wins the header. Get your body there, Aubameyang. Aubameyang does well. To be fair to you, could we have just... Oh, we're not managing well, man. I'm getting peed off. Bro, I don't agree with it being a straight red. I do think, however, that should be a second yellow for MacArthur. Come on, man. And I mean, it's games like this is where I want to learn what Arteta's on, because you could potentially drop 2 points according to what you do or don't do in relation to making any subs you're thinking of. I don't think any Arsenal fan is convinced with what's going on in the middle. It's too easy here. Tariq Mitchell looks to support Edouard, and Edouard wins a corner. And again, something's got to give. Oh, man. Hit the like button if you haven't already, folks. 387 likes. Can we get to 400 before the end of the game, people? Almost there. Corner to Crystal Palace now. It's a good ball in. I don't even know if Ramsdale's punched out or what. Gallagher swung it back in. Fucking hell, Gallagher. He's forced a great save by Ramsdale. Gallagher's trying to do the mad thing against us. It's a good save by Ramsdale initially. The follow-up is very good by Gallagher. To be honest, it's Gabriel and Ramsdale. Someone needs to take control. Gallagher's tried to do his very own goal of the season contender. He's hit it right. Good effort. And again, another effort goes sailing. And that's the end of the half. We need to wake up, fix up immediately. It's going to be a big half. Gallagher and Ramsdale busting a 1-2 joke. Obviously, England colleagues, where under 21 service was concerned. Sorry, people, I need to set this back at 45, but yeah, man, I think my heart rate can calm down. What are you lot saying in relation to that game, people, so far? Boy, I mean, for me personally, I don't think we're pressing good enough. I think we need to manage the game better. I think a couple of players need to wake up. I think there's too many gaps and it's too easy for them to bypass the press. Aubameyang's the only one pressing on that, you know. Too many gaps, too easy to play through us. But on his ones. You know, we're giving the ball away too cheaply. The passing is being overhit. It is very lackluster. Palace should believe they can get back into the game. They've had a number of half chances. Something has to give. It's simply not been good enough. And Vieira's only going to motivate them more at halftime. Halftime is crucial. Arsenal at times have looked like two very different teams that have come out. Not happy at all with what's going on, man. That's a red. Man didn't even go for the ball. I mean, he's got eyes on the ball, to be fair. At least it looked it. Can't lie, we are so ish at controlling games. Emmy in the middle, another guard off. To be fair to you, I'm looking at a Lokonga or El Nene. One of them's got to come into the game, man. Has this performance been any better than the Brighton game? Really? No. Palace have been dangerous. The midfield, Ramsdale, meaty half. Man said Ramsdale number one agenda. Boy, good, bad, and the ugly. Like I said, this is why I said you can't rush to conclude anything with Arsenal. You never know what team's gonna come out. Bloody hell, we're winning 1-0. But again, you've allowed Palace to grow back into it. You know, you look at the halftime stats. We've had 4 shots. I mean, they've had 4 shots. We've had 5. Both have had 3 on target. They've actually had 57% of possession. They've actually made more passes than us, you know. But you know, so Palace have been the more, you know, the better team since conceding. And how do you even screen? I need to screenshot these half times. So how do you even screenshot on this bloody laptop, man? I need the Mac, man. How the hell do you screenshot what? Man, I have to press like F10 or something. I don't even know if this thing is even working. This is tired. How do you print screen on a normal computer, people? You can tell I'm one of the Mac guys now. He's all mad. I actually can't print screen. What would a print screen, folks? Yeah, someone help me, man. Is it Control and F10? This is probably the most entertaining thing. Because I'm showing my computer literacy, boy. Gonna play it cool, man. Let me, Google how to print screen on a laptop. No, not on a Mac. Not to do on a Mac. We're just gonna leave that. You know what? I might just take a picture. This is mad. I might just take a picture still. Press Windows and type. Oh yeah, the snipping tool. Yeah. Give me the snipping tool. Oh no. Press escape right now. Oh, yeah, I think I've done it. Shout out to you, man. Love for that. Where's the Arsenal house? Where's the Arsenal stats now? Okay, cool. I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Hey, cheers, mate. In fact, no, it's not a cheers thing. Yeah, the hell do you copy and paste this now? You have to save it or something? Wow, this is Kelaspo. Desktop. Let me know your opinions on the game as well. Sorry, folks. Apart from scoring in the 8th minute, what did we do? What, JPEG? Where's the JPEG? Hey, copy. All right, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. So yeah, man, we was presented a cheap goal. We took advantage of them switching off. Apart from that, we haven't done enough, man. It's not been good enough. Let's be real. As I said, to reiterate, for me personally, pressing hasn't been good enough and isn't coordinated. Midfield is far too open, not really offering anything on Guita's chance. You would have thought, well, they've reacted like a team that's going to go down. They look like the better team. We are not really, we don't know how to manage the game. We don't know whether to when to press for that second, when to relax. Time and a place when to attack. when to manage game. And as you know, Oba pressing on his J's. So yeah, man, that's where I'm at. There's a serious imbalance in midfield. Partey is isolated and the wingers can't get involved. 2 good chances from Palace in the last 15 was scary. Lokonga should come on for Odegaard. He's been meaty. I feel like it will cost us in the final third with poor decision making. I honestly think some players are purposely holding back to read the opposition. We just sat back after the goal. Tomiyasu's looked a bit shaky, not going to lie, says Frederick. We are too loose in possession. We need to hold on to the ball better and be more brave with the ball. Pepe for Maitland-Niles and move Odegaard behind the striker. Arsenal can play ball. It's like they don't want to. Easy deluded. Come on, Arteta, sort it out. Pepe off, Saka on the right, Smith Rowe on the left, Lokonga in the middle. Saka ain't had a tough. He's got to change it. Same people put insufficient IT skills on their CV. Trust me, man says I know how to use Office, I know how to do this and that. Just lying through my teeth, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. The Eagles dominating possession at the carpet without their 2 best players is a new, and again, that's a good point that I need to add. Cannot tell. Missing Zaha. They will, they will score from the right hand from our right. They've been banging on the door. You've seen Gallagher's half chance. Edouard's had one. Benteke into the guys and whatnot. It's an issue, man. The tackle on Saka wasn't a red, to be fair. People want the red because we're under the cost. Trust. How many block shots? We're playing like United. Aston Villa will batter us Friday. Man said, how is that not a red? It's assault. Odegaard can't play deep. He's hiding. I think he can. He's just having a bad game. And to be fair, he had a bad game against Brighton. So arguably, he could have been dropped out full stop in this game. Keep the opinions coming. I'll be right back in a second, folks. One sec. Quick little water break. We're gonna get over. We're gonna get away with it at the end of the day. But yeah, one love to you lot locked in, people. We're gonna get away. We might get away with it at the end of the day, but yeah, we need to up it, man. Odegaard's full of ideas, but when he plays deep, you won't see his magic. To be fair, I've seen him play deeper in an Arsenal shirt and play well. I think we just have to call a spade a spade. He's just not doing the business right now. Simple as that. Let's just be honest. Great player, just not doing the business currently on the pitch right now. Ramsdale having a great game. Someone tell Leno his Uber's outside. That's so harsh. He didn't deserve that. What changes would you make, DG? I mean, one of Smith Rowe or Odegaard, if it stays to be this open, potentially could get taken off, and you could probably look to bring on either Lokonga or El Nene. You could probably take off Saka, or take off someone else. To be honest, Odegaard and Smith Rowe could get clipped. One of the between Odegaard, Smith Rowe, and Saka, I'd say Lokonga, and I'd be bringing on Lacazette. I'll probably move Aubameyang out wide and put Lacazette through the middle, and I think we'll see a better press. And nothing because Zaha can't come on. If Zaha was playing, we would be we'd be down like 2 goals at least. If Xhaka makes the challenge, what color card would he receive? To be fair, 100% he's sent off. And he's going jail for murder. Be in the Old Bailey the next day. Why is no one talking about Smith Rowe not passing to Pepe twice when he's open? Very good point. One football says MacArthur should have been given a red. Obviously, you could sit there and say intention doesn't mean something's not a red, but I think that's just a byproduct of football. Saka's gone for it. He's got eyes on the ball. I mean, only he'll know truthfully if he tried to do more than that. But I think he should be sent off on the basis of it should be a second yellow. Pardon me, that he should have picked up. Where is Lacazette not in this game? I think you mean why? Tackle on Smith Rowe was a yellow. That's why I'm saying he should have had a second yellow. Saka is off. Odegaard is off. Tomiyasu is off. Tierney is average. Indeed, the game is very difficult against Arsenal. The Gunners players might focus a lot enough. Not sure. Yeah, definitely should have been booked earlier. Donny should have had 2 yellows, man. Without a doubt. But he didn't. I need to return to the Emirates, man. I can't lie. I missed it, man. We might not get a Leeds watch along. I can't lie. I feel like going now. I feel like I've missed it too much now. It's blatant red for MacArthur. Have to improve second half. Right now, it's Ramsdale man of the match. Saka should have never started on the left. I don't think he's playing poor because he's on the left. Just needs to wake up. Martinelli's on the bench. Doesn't give him a yet. At the time, it would have been a yellow. Should have booked him anyways. Nah, DG Emirates hype. Am I the only one thinking 3-0? Maybe. Second half looks like it's going to commence shortly, people. Hit the like button if you haven't. It's still 1-0 to Arsenal. Don't know about starting more games. I don't think a problem's been Aubameyang. Sambi Lokonga is coming on, though. Who's off? I hope it's for Odegaard because I feel that's the base of things. It could be for Saka. Maybe Saka's... The knock has killed Saka and there'll be some reshuffling. I don't think I can see Bukayo, so I think Saka's off. I think that would mean Odegaard, Smith Rowe on the left. That's Saka's now done. Lokonga's coming on for Saka. Let me see if there's any information in relation to what's going on there. That kick done him, boy. Second half's kicked off anyways, folks. Let me actually start the time. I'm acting up. Let's go. So, yeah, man, it's 1-0 to Arsenal. Should probably be 2-1 to Crystal Palace on the balance of things. Aubameyang wins it. Pepe, bring it down. Pepe, bring it down. Bit of quality, Pepe. Does well. Odegaard, come on, get out of there. Look up, look up. Goes back in. It's going to die with Tomiyasu, as I said. Tomiyasu is quite poor, actually, in an attacking sense. Lokonga on the edge of Crystal Palace's area. Tierney. Lokonga. Gabriel. Hopefully, Lokonga gives us a bit more safety in the middle, man, because the middle was way too open. And hopefully, it's nothing serious where Saka is. But obviously, if he can't play on, it's a mazzo. Tomiyasu. Pepe. Partey. Odegaard. Odegaard also, byproduct of that, Odegaard goes further forward. So you might see, the experiment didn't work in the first half with certain players deeper. He did have his eyes on the ball, but once Saka got in his eye line, he didn't even attempt to slow that swing down, just pelted my guy. To be fair, that's a shout. As I said, for me, second yellow. The more I watch the replay, the more I can see why it could and probably should be given for a red, however. Smith Rowe forgets the ball with him. Lokonga says, you know what, let me get this. I ain't had too many touches. Plays Tierney. Tierney, come on, bit of quality. Plays it inside. Partey. Oh, shit, Partey. Hey, the closest you've ever come from range. On my life. Sorry for shouting, people. I thought he did it. I genuinely thought Partey did it there. Hey, the closest I've ever seen Partey come to shooting the ball there from that range. Almost. I thought he did it. Other than football, how was your day? My day's been great, man. Justifan, I appreciate that. Pardon me. Yoshin Anderson. Ward. Can we get that second? Tierney's fouled there. Tierney's clearly fouled there. Mike Dean says, no, come on, play to the whistle then. Lokonga gets round to support. That's terrible from Gallagher. He's got the quality to pick out a teammate. He actually loses it there. And it's here with Lokonga. Smith Rowe. Well, there's a sea of yellow shirts, apologies, and not too many red ones flying forward. Thought he did it. He's getting closer, man. When you're listening and DJ keeps having you thinking it's a goal. Apologies. I'm not good for the Arsenal live streams. I'm too emotionally attached to this. Good start to the second half. Saka's just in pain, man. Hopefully it's just a pain thing. Absolutely volleyed his calf. Sorry, folks. That's the mac and cheese gone. We can be serious now. 36 more shots and he'll score. It's pending. Soon come. Throw in on this right-hand side here with Tomiyasu, folks. Yeah, come on. Oh, no. Benteke. Oh, fuck's sake. We're done. Oh, from a stupid mistake. We deserved that, We knew it was coming. Benteke, I told you had to go back to the start of this live stream. No goal in 7 games. Tomiyasu's lost the ball. Partey's been dispossessed. Fuck's sake. Tomiyasu and Partey. It's all it's self-inflicted, man. Same old with this football club, man. Less said the better. You just have to hope that VAR gets involved and they deem that Partey's injured or something. It's 1-1, and you can't say they didn't deserve it. Partey getting caught in doing stupid stuff on the ball, man. They deserve it. First goal this season. And look at the smile from Patrick Vieira. It was pending. You lot deserve it. Hopefully you lot wake up. And I kept saying it. It's been there against Spurs. It's been there against Brighton. It's been there. It's coming now. Pepe glides past his man. I thought he was fouled there. Tomiyasu, Odegaard. Fuck's sake. You lot are too calm down. It's 1-1. Just wake up. Relax. Thing is, we concede one. Look like going to concede more. And the Palace fans going brazy, as they should. Trust me, Benteke's fam. Oh, United fans cheering on Crystal Palace. You man are in the mud. Cheering on the team who fleeced you for Wan-Bissaka. Boy, in the dog. Gabriel, Tierney. Boy. Party done well. Never a foul. Ref. Shut up, man. It's never a foul. Pepe and Arteta, the game's gonna get lost. I mean, relying on Pepe is just the hope that kills you. I know this guy's gonna end up losing it. Great run from him, valiant effort, but yeah, he's twined up himself, man. Plays like an older in the cage with the zoot in the hand, like fuck's sake, bro. Who you man? That shit, man. Ben White. Ben White. Ben White. Hey, ref, there's fouls there. Come on, penalty, something. Ben White's creating chances, people. Arsenal got a long way to go, man. Ah. Yeah, so what, man? It's my bloody stream. I'll say and do what the hell I want. He's gone long. Benteke's won the first. Partey. Make sure he doesn't get caught in possession this time. Gabriel. Partey. Forward Lokonga, no. We don't need to panic, but you do need to do things a bit differently. And boy, I mean, that was a poor pass from Partey. It's falling to Tierney. Lokonga. Don't be like Partey. Yeah, just pass the ball. Odegaard. I mean, I don't think Arteta's going to take off Odegaard, but one of these youths has to come off come 60 minutes, man. Try something else now. This is tired, man. Good play from Odegaard. Smith Rowe go down. Doesn't go down. Oh, fuck off, ref, you mug. Self-inflicting problems, man. Seen Benteke do it against us enough times, man. They're going to get the second here with Odegaard. Yeah, we're getting rubbed out this game, man. Smith Rowe saved our blushes. A man said, I'm shameless, bro. I'll support any team Arsenal face, France while the Norwegian both Brady's mom. Fair play. MacArthur, he shouldn't be on the pitch, wins a foul. We all know about these evening fixtures, though. We're losing this game, man. I'll be here at the end. Leicester gave you a lot of joke this week. To be fair, that's the game we live, man. You know, you take the P out of other clubs, you got to take it when it happens, regardless. And yeah, man, it is what it is. I mean, Arsenal made 6 attempts, Palace 5. 10 minutes into this half, don't see a different Arsenal from the one in the last. The last one, we're just getting passed through. Arteta's getting rubbed out. And again, I said it at the start in the second half. I said to you lot personally, Partey wins the thing. I said personally, games like this is how you pick up. You take 3 points or you drop 2. And I think Arteta has been showing that there's been no sort of no change really. Lokonga's an enforced one. And you deserve it. You know, we were handed the goal in 8 minutes, in the 8th minute, and we ain't done nothing since. Lokonga. Does well. Come on, Tini. I can't like take Tini off, bring on Tavares or something, man. Like Gabriel gives it to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu going forward just ain't it. Pepe not helped by Tomiyasu, and this is all Tomiyasu enforced. Edouard, Ben White, it's on the edge of the area with. Oh Lord have His mercy, man. Well, it looked like It looks like Ramsdale has saved it. I use mercy, but again, Tomiyasu, wake up, man. Ben White did all he could, but again, how many chances on the edge of our area? Young and very naive squad is so frustrating, man. Telling you, it's 2-1 Palace soon. You're not walking. Well, I don't think Arsenal are walking away from this, if anything. Told man, don't get fooled by defensive clean sheets. We're not a good defensive side. We had one of the best records last season defensively. Odegaard pulling Gurhey's shirt. That's a good ball in. Oh my God, it should be. Are we going to clear this? MacArthur, Milivojevic, apologies. Looks like he's playing for another corner. Smith Rowe, no foul. Palace win a throw in. Ward to take the throw in. Foul for a ref. Oh, I'm not here for the fake pressing. Odegaard, this. Come on, man. Just start. This is the thing. A couple players are robbed. Hey, Milivojevic. Come on, communication. Thank you. Forward, Tomiyasu, please. Forward, please. Forward, please. I know we've given that away. Yeah, because who the hell is that too? Listen, Lacazette needs to come on. You need to take off Smith Rowe or Odegaard. You need to go with Aubameyang on that left. Smith Rowe or one of Odegaard on. Lacazette through the middle. Something needs to change, Arteta. How many times are we going to say this? Ben White up against Benteke. You've done all right today. But this game's going against Arsenal. We're going to get shagged. Are you? Slightly ahead of this time. Apologies, folks. Pause it temporarily. Edouard makes like he's going to cross it. Doesn't. Gurhey shows why he's a centre half, really. Balloons over. But positive play. Odegaard needs to come off. Bro, it's never going to be lined up properly. Literally. Can't line up with Sky Sports. Did Arteta even chat to these men? I don't know, man. MacArthur is sent. Is sent in another game, I think you're saying. But here we are. Sometimes luck is on the side. You make your own luck. You score goals when the team present you opportunities. You play better. Your luck presents itself. Like Palace. Palace have made their own luck on the back. They've been banging on the door. We knew in the second half, at halftime, we said it. At what point are they going to hit back? Ben White, Gabriel. And the thing is, like, you just can't see who is going to do this thing. Tierney. Smith Rowe. Back to Tierney. Back to Smith Rowe. Come on, man. Just fling off Tierney for Tavares now, man. Partey. Come on, Arteta. There's half an hour left. Everyone can see everything but you. He even said in the first half, should we go to a back three? Aubameyang. Look at this, man. Look, come on, ref. Come on, play. Come on now. Oh, ref, how it's not gone off? Arteta, come and make the subs, man. Come on now. You need to inject something into this game. It's getting away from us. Ben White taking forever on the ball and bundled over by Edouard. Brother, wake up, man. Fuck, you know, move like a hippie sometimes, man. Wake up now. Lokonga. Gabriel. Touches killed him. We're going to get in trouble here. Played with our centre-halves. To be fair, you've done all right today, man. Tomiyasu, look, Odegaard says forward. He ain't got the facilities to do that. So why are you asking? Bro, understand your teammates. Tomiyasu is meaty on the ball. Why are you asking him to play the mad passes? You come and collect it. Who the hell wants it? Come on. Lacazette time, man. Look, Tierney's flying forward, the flying Scotsman. Lokonga. Come on, Lokonga, bro. You are a 6. You said you can play 8. You can't play 8 if you do things like that. Arteta people are tired, man. Come on now. This is rubbed. We're going to end up getting zanged. Ben White. I can't lie. He's had a decent game. Why is Ben White the one charging forward, though? And he's put us in problem. Lokonga good in. Gwelin. And again, you need to take him. Tomiyasu. Oh, come on, man. There was no need to with that ferocity, but it is what it is. Arteta just sends the team out with hope, 0 tactics. Peeps talking about us going fourth if we win the next 2 games. Listen, you need to slow your roll. We ain't going that far up the table with Arteta in charge. Oh, man. Odegaard. Tomiyasu. Someone just collect it off him. Odegaard, come on, man. Need something a bit special. No one is trying to do... No one's doing more than the average. Like, really and truly. Lokonga turn. Doesn't turn, but he gets it to Smith Rowe. They've clocked the Smith Rowe thing as well, man. They've clocked it. Aubameyang. I'm not gonna act like I know more than Arteta, but you can't beat the fucking hell. That's Odegaard's night. Come on, Arteta, man. That should be Odegaard's night now. And you know that's a yellow card, Mike Dean. There's no intention by whoever that was from Palace to play the ball. Partey, Cruyff turn. Partey, don't shoot. Fuck's sake, Partey, man. Stop shooting, man. You're never gonna fucking score from there, man. Someone's told to shoot your box to box, man. You're not a goal scorer. Fuck's sake, bro. You can see exactly. To be fair, there's nothing else on. Oh my god. But how long? It's come to that moment. There's not even anything to say how long about. You just got to say how long. He's gone long. Come on now. Come on. Win the first and seconds. Edouard shouldn't be allowed to do that. Come on, Arteta. This is what annoys me about Arteta. You can see we're tired now. There's even more gaps. Why should he stop when no one's doing nothing? Because you can see the shooting was stupid. Like, you could just see nothing was happening there. Ah, man. Bro, these youngsters, they're calm, man. But this is the frustrating stories. It's not even the young players. Like, Partey's messed about for that goal. I'm asking where is Odegaard. The Aubameyang scored fair play. Pepe's done okay. Been quiet, but he's done okay. Well, this is why Arsenal are not going to do nothing until they address midfield, man. Look at this, man. This is tired. This is robbed. No one's a baller like that. And I'm not saying you need to go out and buy a world-class player. No one's a real baller in the middle of the park like that. Smith Rowe to Tierney. Tierney's been robbed as well. Lokonga. Partey, you might as well make it a hat-trick of shots. Finally passes it. Odegaard loses it way too easily. Come on, Arteta, man. Make the subs. Like, I think Odegaard's a good player for us, but it's not his day. I make the sub in like 89 minutes and just. Thank you. Quickly. Thank you. Big up Odegaard. It's not your day. Thank you. Big up the one earpod, Donny. You must be listening. Lacazette gets just under half an hour. Odegaard, I can't lie. Against Villa, you got to hold bench, rude boy. I can't lie, man. That's 2 games in a row. It's been robbed. Now it's time to either move Aubameyang on that left, give Pepe another start, or try something else. You know, Palace are bringing on Coyote. Milivojevic is off. You know, probably naive to expect the experienced man to be able to do that. Trust. We can score one more. The fact is, we look like could concede a couple. You know, Palace have let in late goals and cheap goals, so keep going to the end. But I can't sit here. All I said all week was, can we work Guita? Can we have shots? And we've had shots. The problem is they're not hitting the target, and they're players that are not known for scoring. Like, come on, man. I've seen Ben White flying forward with the ball. I've seen Partey taking shots. What's going on? There's a real lack of creativity, man. Creativity in the gutter. And look at Lacazette already. Go down, Aubameyang, I beg. Good little cute touch. He's got to go down there, though, man. Yes, like a passion merchant. You see, this is why. See, that's the random. I love it. This is why you need him. This is the game for Lacazette. Pepe, you know we can't take a corner, but a man can hope. See, already feel better seeing stuff like that. Pepe. It's not the worst of balls. Come on, boys. Seconds. Dealt with. Pepe, get onto it. I mean, the last corner that this happened to, we done something. Pepe, that's a good ball. No one's attacking it, though. It's falling to Ben White. Benjamin. Can Pepe keep that on? Yeah, he can. Is it a corner? Surely it is. Yes, it is. Benjamin White. What? No right footer can take this? No right footer? Where's the late runners? Gabriel, where are you, man? So what? Because I want Lacazette sold because his contract is running down. I can't be happy he's on. Emmanuel, come on, you're a smarter lad than that. You're in half the live streams. Come on, have common sense. You know, I think you're choosing to listen to not listen to the right things, because I've said Lacazette, you have to appreciate what he has in relation to what he offers to the squad. And if he leaves, you need a striker with that skill set, or a squad striker. It's funny in life, people listen to exactly what they want to hear. Do you know what you're displaying? You're displaying the confirmation bias. You want people to just hear what you say. Hey, Lacazette. Speaking of Lacazette, that's a good ball. No one gambling. Smith Rowe. Pussycat shot. Lacazette's come on, and in 2 incidences excited things, man. Look, Aubameyang's also found it better. How long ago was I saying that this should have happened? Well in Aubameyang. Oh, unlucky. I can't lie. You done your thing today, man. Shut up, Arteta, man. You know you don't know what's going on. Martinelli needs to take 5 minutes. Might just have to say, forget, Pepe might have to come off for Martinelli or something. I would say Smith Rowe, but then you got no creativity. Lokonga brushed aside by Coyote. Come on, Tomiyasu. 1v1, come on now. Mitchell against Tomiyasu, waiting for reinforcements, finds Edouard. Yeah, we're going to lose this. Tomiyasu, bit of composure, please. Pepe, Smith Rowe waiting for a foul. Is it going to come? That's good play from Smith Rowe to get us out there. Bit of composure. Tomiyasu, man. He's lost it in a dangerous area. He's got Tomiyasu on the ball. He's suspect. Suspect brother on the ball. Told man about this. Still believe in him. Elise on. He looks like he knows he's coming on to score, man. Are you off? Gabriel. Lokonga, turn, please. Thank you, Lokonga. Fucking hell. Someone doing the competencies. Pepe. Partey. Oh, we looked at this midfield and thought we didn't need a more glamorous sort of centre mid, you know. It's horrible, man. I want to talk about buying. I don't even want to say the Brighton midfielder and that. If you buy him and not a more creative guy, Laka, please. Yo, Lacazette. Oh, Laka, I respect it so much, man. Lacazette forces a good save. And again, look at Aubameyang, the movement. He's finding it a lot better. I don't think that's actually the pass he tried to do. Knowing Laka, I might be asking too much. Could he have given the keeper the eyes, went for the near post? Good save by Guita. Pepe ball in, dealt with by Gurhi. Lokonga, please don't be like Partey. Finds Pepe. Pepe, swing it in. Smith Rowe. Lokonga. Lokonga's always getting caught on the ball there, man. It's 3 versus 3. We're done now. We're done. Elise, we're done. Edouard, it's over. Boy, just spoke about Elise. Two subs just had a hand to play. For us, Lokonga lost it. And he's done that a few times. Arsenal target Edouard. He's had a good game. He deserves his goal. I don't think that's how he meant to finish it, but he deserves it. You man are tired. Game management. And what did I sit there and say, people? I said this is the game where you either walk away with 3 points or Arteta drops 2. In this case, none. Sat there, I said they're going to win this 2-1. Just said it was a goal. Game management. That's his 3rd goal this season. Good player. Wish we had you in our kit today. Vieira showing man how to manage. This is how you do this management thing. Showed man how you do this management thing. And Palace are a bogey team. This is it. It's done now. You lot are gonna get rubbed out by a next goal. You lot are shit. We've got a free kick. You lot are done. It's over now. Capitulated. Serious team gets 6 points. I said 4 minimum. Knowing us, we get, we can only get 3 now from our next 2 games. Sat there and said it's a final and all these things. Way another evening kickoff. Can't do it against informed teams and evening kickoffs. Luck ran out. Unlike versus them other teams, people. I told you, this against Spurs. I told you against Burnley. Unless Lacazette can do a madness and channel his inner Cristiano Ronaldo first spell at Man United, bro. It's not 2-2. 15 minutes left, people, and the time is even ahead. Should really decrease the speed, but at this point, he really cares, man. You man are rubbish, man. He ain't done nothing good. All that's been good is Aubameyang scoring and Lacazette's had a couple. The only positives, Lacazette's couple had cute little touches. I feel Ben White's been okay. Gallagher wins it on the transition. They deserve it. Palace should win this game. London's theirs. Pepe to take. Well, don't make me laugh. Genuinely want to turn off this game. This is horrible. Look at Arteta. Looks bewildered. We all look bewildered. You could see it coming. But you lot will sit there and tell me, oh, we got 10 points from 12 points, from 12 potential 12 points. We got 10. There's a turnover. We've turned it over. No, told you lot. You haven't learned a damn thing about this team because they still are doing the same old things again and again and again. You know, you dropped points against Crystal Palace last year, so you've put in a performance like this. Lord knows what you're going to go do against Danny Ings. You know you need to win your first and second balls against Benteke, let alone Crystal Palace. Ain't look like a team that's done homework. Look like a team that thought you could just do the bare minimum. How that's not a yellow card, I don't know, Mike Dean. How is that not a yellow card, Mike Dean? Mike Dean? Could sit here and waffle about the fact they should have 10 men, and they should. But this is ridiculous, man. You lot, oh, Lord, forget. I don't want to be accused of these reactionary things and all this tosh that people talk about. Teeny, I can't lie, man. I might have to stop calling you the Flying Scotsman and that, man. I can't really condone what's going on these football pitches anymore, man. You lot are all tired. What I'm gonna say is the game looked like it was won when Saka was on the pitch, though. Same old story. Self-imploding. Smith Rowe is tired, man. This is all tired, bro. And still, my man, bro, my man's you're losing. You ain't flinged on the next sub. What are you doing? TOMIYASU, stop going forward, bro. You see, when you was doing the narrow thing, when we go forward, you was becoming a centre half. Stay with that. Your thing is not the going forward thing. I liked you because you played your position. Play your damn position. It's looking like a Bamian left wing, Lacazette against Villa. Elise, been on the field 2 seconds. You know, we said it. This is what I beg you lot scroll past on this watch along because we said it. He's smiling like he knows what he's about to do. Vieira knew walk on. Showing, man. Daniel Ek by the club, you know who to boss. Edouard. Lokonga. I love Lokonga, but again, that's been coming. He's just come on the field and lost the ball. Summer signings look rubbed today, apart from Ben White. I can't cap. Ramsdale look done his thing. I can't blame Ramsdale. Partey to Lacazette. Partey, come on, bro. You're killing me, man. You're not even trying to help yourself. Partey wins it back. Lacazette, Partey. Ref, come on. That's a foul. Ref, come on. How's he won the ball? Teeny, come on. What was that? That was silly, weren't it? Gabriel, I feel sorry for the centre halves. You lot have been all right today, man. The rest of you, rubby. Come on, ref, man. All right, just take Partey off if he wants to do all of this, man. Silly mistakes. Been coming. Should have happened against Brighton. You should have lost against Brighton. You should have dropped points against Spurs, really. Should have dropped points against Burnley. You have to play well for 90 minutes. And as much as we're a young side, we're just doing silly things. But hey. Same old story, man. Everyone wants 100 bloody years in possession. And even Lokonga, bro, you're dropping, drag him down, man. Take the yellow card, pull Elise by his dreadlock or something, man. What a finish that was from Edouard, though. Clotted the net. Does it take a slight deflection off Ben White? I don't even know, but you lot are rubbed, man. Deserve to lose. This is the Premier League. You didn't finish your dinner. 10 minutes left, if that. I mean, we always typical Arsenal fashion or international break. We missed the break. Arsenal this, Arsenal that, and wish the international break never finished. Good news is it's back to Champions League business tomorrow, anyways, man. Now you want to bring on Martinelli? 10 minutes left. To be fair, he's injured. Well, he should at this point. You're better off bringing on Tavares, man. Partey, yeah, you've been rubbish as well, man. You've been rubbish, bro. Been rubbish today. Now what? A half-fit Martinelli. What are you expecting him to do? A mad thing. Shamelessly, if he does something, I'm going to call Arteta a genius. Can't cap. But hit the like button if you haven't already, though, man. Absolute Mazzolinis, man. Appreciate that, Jay. Big up, DG. Sorry, it's half and half scarf settings today. Come on, Palace. Come on, Arsenal. Hey, that's the good thing. We win, you know. Palace is our second team. We still win same way. Martinelli getting a couple touches. I can't lie, Tierney, man. We might have to have a live stream about him still. Martinelli. I go on. Oh, look like it might deflect in, and Guita's gonna hold on to this. To be fair, I don't know. You can't say anything about Ben White today. I think that's just agenda. Ben White ain't done nothing. Man said stop supporting teams. Maybe. Blood in, blood out, man. I can't believe it. Benteke is not to be like, nobody is trying to contest the header with him, not even to put him off. Patrick Vieira, serious gaffer. Why is this Sky Sports never showing Mikel Arteta? You know, Crystal Palace know the job's done. Edouard off, and I bring in on Tompkins. It's done now. You lot got wrapped up. You lot play the street smart manager. What a performance from Edouard. Oh, bruv, you're not, bruv. He's a Frenchman. You knew he was putting in a shift against Arsenal. Come on, man. Hey, you man are gone. I even paused the timer, man. Rattled FC, bruv. Do you know what? Is it just a frustrating game because of how we've played? Like, that's just it. Because of how we've played. Like, one love to Palace. I'm used to Arsenal losing. I'm used to Arsenal dropping points. It's self-inflicted nonsense. Like, don't get twisted. Man to a man, Palace have done their thing, but like, nonsense, man. Like, what? The two midfielders, Gabriel, all right, Gabriel, come on, man. Don't let my centre half. Yeah, cool, survive. I can't take my centre half getting agendaed. Don't want to hear Lokonga talk about, I can play 8 and a 6, bro. You need to do your homework first, man. Certify yourself, then show business. Still believe in Partey, still believe in Lokonga, still believe in Odegaard, but you, man, in particular, stunk up. Tomiyasu as well, you stunk up the place today. Immensely. I don't think you understand how rubbed all of you have been today. Extremely rubbed. Lacazette's been better than so many of you, and he ain't done anything, and he's been on the pitch a couple minutes. Even Martinelli, I'm forcing it a bit with the Martinelli one, but you get the point. Being rubbed. Absolutely rubbed. And this is what happens, man. Anytime Arteta bucks a competent manager, this is what happens. Lacazette, come on, ref. That's a foul. Just give me something, man. Foul him, Lacazette. Take a yellow card. Unless a miracle happens, you man. Out of this. No, even Jamie Carragher, you lot let Jamie Carragher. Gosh, you lot. Arsenal going to be the best of a chasing pack for top 4. Lol. Told you, man, this team is not levels. Boy, Martinelli. Shoot, brother. Just shoot, man. Ball into the box. Aubameyang. Hey, ref, that's a pen, please. Dive. Come on, something. You got to get up, bro. Aubameyang, I can't lie, man. You've been all right today. I can't even get on to you. Boy, man. Stinky performance. Smelly performance today, man. 5 minutes left of this, anyways, or so. Unless a miracle happens. I'm seeing Ben White creating more than Bear Man. Like, what's going on? Tierney, I can't lie, you're not serving a purpose on the pitch, man. Martinelli's been fouled there off the ball, ref. Clutching at straws, FC time. It's just the manner of the performance. Like, it's just mad frustrating to lose. And it's the same old nonsense. We knew it. Evening fixture, Monday. You know, it's our first loss on the Monday, innit? We knew Benteke hardly scoring. You know, he would get off the mark for the season. Could not do it versus an informed team. Ah, man. Pepe. Oh, it's Tini, chill. Tini, chill. Oh, that's a fuckery. Tini's crashed it against the post. It hasn't even. What, ref? The watch? Full whole ball. Something must have crossed it. Best chance of the second half. Probably our bet. You know what? Probably our best chance other than the goal, really. Like, it's probably our best chance. Boy. Love it, Martinelli. See, Arteta, this is what you see what the difference pressing can do for you. These guys are idiots sometimes, man. And I always say, Arteta don't understand his squad. You don't need to force Smith Rowe and Odegaard into the same team. And obviously, if Odegaard plays against Villa and makes himself a hero, fair enough. But I think you've got to look at probably dropping him for that. Arguably, Saka could be dropped as well. Tini puts a cross into the box. Where is it to? It's ballooned all the way to Pepe. Oi! Astaghfirullah, ref, if you don't give a pen. Astaghfirullah. Aye, ref, it's a soft one. Aye. I am reaching. I'm clutching. Lacazette. God, please, man. I don't deserve this. I don't send for no one. I don't deserve to lose. So can we just get a point? Conor Gallagher's done very well. Lacazette. Pepe's onside. Oh, Pepe, you got to do stronger there. Come on, boys. Ramsdale, clap that, man. Ramsdale, where are you? Throw that on. In fact, Ramsdale doing a throw-in's a bit mad. Wait, is Ramsdale? We've only scored one goal in the second half this season, people. That's a Mazzolini. Needs time, though. Boy. Smith Rowe's tired, man. That touch is baggy, man. Bro, probably are missing Xhaka. To be fair, if you missed Xhaka, but there's been these calamities. Bro, Xhaka probably would have lost the ball on the edge of his area as well, but at least he would have probably played better than them. Tomiyasu, Lacazette, Pepe. Oh, Laka, chill. Laka's had a good little cameo. Laka again, Laka, please. Laka, be selfish. Forget everyone. Lacazette, that's a corner, ref, I swear. Oh, Laka, that went over. He never got corner. Oh, that was rough then. Well, Lacazette, at least I see more intent from him than other things, man. Like, it's over, man. Oh, on to Villa on Friday, I guess. Big up Vieira, man. If we had to give 3 points to anyone, be you, man. Shout out Vieira, bro. Probably should have passed, man. Individual mistakes. It's not just individual mistakes. When there's individual mistakes, when you haven't turned, the minimum is turning up. When you haven't turned up, of course you're susceptible to individual mistakes and other things. I don't want to. It's the same things that annoy me about Arsenal, because we're going to sit here and say if Tierney scores, if those individual mistakes don't happen, you know what else? If someone gets sent off, no, we've lost this game because we said at the start. I said at the start. You have to earn the right to play. We have not earned the right to play. So it's a myth. There's no, but we played well for 5 minutes and you win in the Prem. There's none of that. You need to be on it from the jump. Not on it from the jump, you're out. You're in debt. You're a dead man walking. And again, as I keep saying, got away with it in the last couple games. Luck's run out today. Looks like there's no answers by anyone. Hasn't looked like there's been answers ever. Smith Rowe isn't fouled. It's a baggy touch. It's like no one's really, apart from Lacazette coming on and Aubameyang to a degree, no one's taking responsibility. It's the attacking players have let us down. The defense have not let us down today. Like them lot, apart from Tomiyasu, and to be fair with him, like, is it arguably his fault more than Partey's? Probably. Maybe even Maitland-Niles could get an opportunity at fullback. But again, if these guys play in the next game, they make themselves heroes. Martinelli. Twisting and turning. Good twisting and turning, bobbing and weaving. Tomiyasu, he's probably the one. Oh, fuck. Tomiyasu, you're taking a piss, man. Stop going forward, man. This guy needs to just stop now. Just stop. And if Palace are smart, they kick the ball out. They've got a man down. They haven't kicked the ball out. Elise's kept it on. They don't have to kick it out. No, we shouldn't have to now stop for this. It's a head injury, so I hope he's all right. DJ, have we ever come back from a deficit under Arteta? I can't think of one. Leicester away last year. What could you say? The draw against West Ham? To be fair, we've done it a couple times in Europa. And that's my point. You can't blame fine margins. We look like the variables that we can control. We haven't controlled them. All you could do, turning up, doing your job, pressing, coordination, game management. We don't know if a red card's going to be given, if this is going to happen. The very variables that we haven't turned up today. So we can't blame fine margins because, as you said, we've benefited from them. Same way we was, it's only when we lose people want to speak about these things. And now you got 30 seconds to make something happen. You lot have been shit. Feel sorry for the paying fans. Ramsdale hurries the team up. It's going to be dead. It's going to be dead because half your teammates' touches are not good. Ramsdale, long ball forward. I can't lie. Martinelli, not a foul, ref. 30 seconds left. Martinelli, you got to pass it, though, bro. You're going to no man's land. Martinelli. It's a courageous effort from the Brazilian, but it's just shit. Who's got the longest throw in the Arsenal squad? Dash it or Tierney? That means it's not going far, man. Where's Lacazette and Gabriel? 8 seconds left. It's all she wrote, man. Ref, look at the ref. Look at my team. Tierney. It's one last corner, surely. That will be it. Big up Vieira, man. If we had to give 3 points to anyone, it would be him. Hey, Ramsdale, go up there, man. You probably, Matt Ryan's done the business for us. Man, we can't. Well, we haven't scored directly from a corner. It's not going to happen now, is it? Yeah! Oi, shameless thing! Oi, like a fucking set! Oi, Vieira! Hey, oh my God, what? Suck yourself, man! Oi, we're not losing today. Oi, the true mark of a team is how good you play when you have not played well. Shameless, let's change it. Oi, come on. We're shameless. Lacazette, give him a new deal. Move from him, Stewart. My guy, what Arteta brought him on, yeah? Yeah. I rate Palace, man. I allow it. We're still undefeated. All right, cool. We focus on the Villa game. All right, shout out Gabriel. All right, Ben White, Lacazette deserves it. What is that? Pepe keeping it alive again? The genders. Shout out Ben White, man. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, let's flip this all up. The agendas can change, people. Hey. My team, man. Fucking hell, man. What an emotional game. It's terrible, but that's why you need to start my man. My man needs to start against Villa. Aubameyang on the left. I think Arteta's got to be brave. I mean, puff cheeks from Vieira. Unlucky Vieira, but Like I tell you, look, Palace give you cheap goals. You man caught life. It's not even catching life. It's 3 points dropped, then a point gained. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Crazy. This is why we love football. Must have thought we were Spurs. Drippy is different. I Party and Lokonga, you can hold a little. Edward, I'm gonna 10 a.m. We're gonna be on Twitch for DG Podcast. Edward Propaganda, serious guy. Benteke and Lacazette showing each other love. Partey saying you saved my bacon, cuz trust me. Afro Nation did next year. I'm bringing you. Shout out Vieira. It's only fitting that neither team lost, you know. To be honest with you, Palace should feel hard done by. Vieira looks like he's seen. I mean, Arteta looks like he's seen a ghost. What the fuck was said at half time as well. Maybe if Tierney scores that effort, maybe it's a different game. But bro, Myth, Lacazette, my guy, Passion Merchant FC. Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I'm shameless, boy. See the way my mood changed? The time is still running. I'm collecting my thoughts, people. What a game. Lacazette. Don't leave. Edward, come to the change room. We need to chat to you. You need to be signing for this club. Baller. You knew, you know, the Frenchman was going to put in a shift. Look, Edouard and Lacazette showing each other love. Come on. Sort yourself out. 2 goal scorers. Boy. Hey, man. What a game that was, folks. We're up to 12th, though. We've blown our chance, though, you know. It's, you know, got out of jail, got extremely lucky. Let's not lie to ourselves. We got out of jail. I don't even say get out of jail because, like I said, it went from 3 points to 2 points dropped to a point gained. This is the sort of thing as to why Arsenal will not get anywhere in terms of European qualification, because other teams, like last year, other teams can drop as many points as they please. Your team needs to take advantage, and we've seen the results over the weekend. Hasn't happened. Well, G1, I rate you. You're trying to find an agenda, but if your team didn't win, you can't talk to me this week. Man, I'm talking about goal difference. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Disgusted we gave up 2 points, but love the push through the block. We should stop trying a lot with Arteta. We stayed in the same position, DG. It says we've moved up. Up to 12, exactly. I don't know what you're on about, Raz. A point despite a substandard performance. A draw is better than a loss given the circumstances. True, see, but yeah, man, it is a loss for me. It's a loss. It's not like the draw that we had against Brighton, where it's the same thing that we weren't quite good enough. Anytime you take the lead and you don't bring home the bacon, there's issues. It's like stealing food out of the next person's mouth and you're hungry. That's what it feels like. And, you know, we're going to do the same thing again in this season. This is the thing I always say to you lot about Arsenal. Whether we win, lose, or draw, we play the same way. We do the same things. You know? Our luck seems to be there. The luck that I was talking about that seemed to run out in the previous games that we've been on a winning run / not dropping points. It looked like it was gone. Good substitution, inspired substitution gets us, I won't even say over the line, but gets us to go home with something positive, if you could even say that. But make sure we're hitting the like button, man. That was tired. This isn't fair, boy. We bust it. Lacazette. What you saying? Lacazette's going to get 5 goals this season, but that's one of the best 5 goals he could score for us. He's got to go, bruh. You know, how can Lacazette be the best player? He was on the pitch for 30 seconds. But it was a 4-goal thriller. It's a 4-goal thriller, you know. Definitely entertaining. It's been an entertaining week. Man said Arteta in, keep him in longer. Lacaz's class. Big up Lacazette. Give Arteta a new deal. Let's go. It's one of them. We got out of jail, but it's come out of jail to be on tag. I mean, no one said Arsenal won the Champions League, but it sure says a lot about you, you know. Think about it. You know, Arsenal, you've seen a proper mid-table clash and you're spending it at 9:55 p.m. to, you know, try and banter us. You can't shame the shameless. That's how I know your girl don't cream her legs or her baby. You gotta be shameless, man. I mean, boy. I mean, we'll get into the game in a sec, man. It's not a matter of people being ignorant to our issues when we win. It's the fact the fan base hounds out anyone who tries to do so. Herd mentality. That's true. But we dropped the bag the moment we decided this midfield was good enough to do a Euro job for the entire season. The failure adds up. Why do we still make individual mistakes? We've played one decent game the whole season, regardless of results. Boy, live to fight another day, but it's not levels, is it? Like, my voice is slightly gone, man. Man, I'm losing my voice over that as well. That tells you we're in the gutter. What's going on? Tired, man. Tired performances. Gotta go, bruh. This guy was a false image, man. Boy, man. I felt like watching me playing Football Manager. I can't lie, man. Some shameless performances. What are you lot saying, man? Arteta has been here 22 months, bruv. Just feel sorry for Emre. We didn't give him a chance. I mean, unpopular opinion, but we don't need to rewrite history just because Arteta is failing. Emre needed to go. Emre didn't get some of the luxuries that Arteta has been afforded due to the propaganda, but he fucked up on his own accord. But I'll offer my opinions in a sec, man. Don't let a late equalizer cloud our vision. A pathetic performance and an embarrassing result. Yet another missed opportunity. 2 draws, man. Great result for the half and half supporters among us. Arsenal, Eagles. Oh, Eagles. Arsenal, Eagles. Arteta is tired. Not even going to cap. I spent the whole game just looking at Vieira, wishing we could have him back again. Mistakes again. On a serious note, regardless of the result, big up DG Nation, whether you're, United, Arsenal. I see a couple Spurs fans here. I appreciate, can't even see Chelsea fans. I appreciate everyone. We've hit 500 likes, people. That is ridiculous. First things first, I appreciate that. One love for that. Without you lot, there's none of this. And it's been an enjoyable game's a bit subjective, it's a subjective term. But if I was a neutral, I would find that game entertaining, as I have with all the games. Feel sorry for Vieira scratching his head, thinking, what the hell? Because he got shagged against Brighton as well. I feel sorry for all the Arsenal fans, man. That was shameless. Shout out Lacazette, man. That's what you're supposed to do as a sub. Pardon me. That's why he's manager of the month for Arteta in. Shout out Benjamin as well. Bro, how many times are you going to say the same comment? Arteta is not the right guy for us. We have given him a fair amount of time. He's not the man for us. Well, appreciate that, Ashley. Still taking in what the hell has happened there, people. That was mad. A very entertaining game. Subjective, but yeah, man. Bro, Lacazette made Aubameyang look better because what I keep saying, what did I say? Because I technically can't hear you lot, but you could see Aubameyang's pressing on his ones. Like the minute Lacazette came on, we looked a bit better. It's a bit of a mad one. Sorry, people. I'm just collecting my thoughts and trying to collect my notes, people. Let's go with only scored two second half goals this season. Timestamps. Only because I need these timestamps, people, when I'm chopping things up. Crazy game of football that was, man. Crazy game of football. What the hell? I lost my timestamps. No, we can't do that. Sorry, folks. I need to press this button all the way. Oh, man. Still trying to get my thoughts back, man. It's good to not lose, but it's luck. And this luck will run out. It will run out. Saka is going to be out for Villa bet. Let's change coach, says Brian. Get Wenger back. Oof. 100%. That was an L. Could have gone 1 point behind United. Fam is so dire watching us. DG went from being furious to smiling. Such is football. I'm shameless. I felt better. Certain man were going to get it. Certain agendas were going to get it. Like, it was going to be so much less political. I'm shameless as well. Odegaard, Smith Rowe were poor today. I think Odegaard was poorer than them, but it was poorer than Smith Rowe, but they were both dire. A lot of players were dying today. The subs have done well, not Lukonga, but yeah, man. I'm not being reactionary when I say it's not good enough. The two in front of the fence weren't so good, and it means you don't get Saka involved enough up the pitch. Great. To be fair to you, Odegaard did poorly. Lukonga had an opportunity. It's difficult to come off the bench, but it was tired, man. By the way, Ben White was at fault for the second goal, 50 mil for him. Are you sure? Or doesn't it originate from a Tomiyasu throw? And then Partey loses it. Sounds like an agenda to me, but fair play, man. Agenda sittings, how people criticizing Pepe for this draw without his involvement. I don't think you can agenda Pepe. Not going to lie, we didn't show character. Yeah, we just done the shameless thing. White was moving Buki, coming like one back up. To be fair, I think White did all right today. Would you want Gallagher at Arsenal? Yeah. Did you see Pepe's nutmeg? Nah, to be fair, fuck his nutmeg, man. We can't blame Arteta. All the goals conceded are individual errors. We need to fix that one. We will start doing well. I mean, to be fair, who has to fix that? It's the manager. And yeah, you can really, because the subs needed to happen a lot quicker. We can blame several things, whether we win, lose, or draw. Can you really say this was Arteta's fault? We had many individual mistakes to cause that. I would say yes and no, man, because again, you could several things you could see. Like you could see Aubameyang, the pressing isn't good enough. A lot of what I'm frustrated about with Arteta is a byproduct of what we've been saying all season. Benjamin had a dodgy game, but he doesn't watch football, so it makes sense. To be fair, I think you lot are being harsh. I don't think Ben White had a dodgy game. Apart from that sloppy sort of pass, I think Ben White was one of the better players. And again, I ain't with the praising people thing. To be fair, I did think Ben White could have done better for the goal, though. But I don't think it was terrible today, man. I think there's agendas. Therefore, not the poorest Arsenal player in that team. Boy, he's played a key part in the goal as well. But like I said, jury's still out on bare of these brothers. Bare fraudulent brothers. And as I keep saying, yeah, with Ben White, not to say Saliba should be playing and Saliba don't need to go on loan. But if you're willing to shell out 50 million on a player that's got so much to learn defensively and keep showing you, how off the pace is the other guys? Or does the manager know what he's doing? And I can't lie, yeah. The one thing I'm concerned about in this game is how comes Vieira's, and again, whether Vieira does amazing this season or not, folks, how comes when you think about it, when you think about it, yeah, Vieira's been there for 2 seconds, yeah. They still make individual errors, but you can see an identity. We went statistically, they're pressing more, they're passing more, a lot of these things. Why is it 22 months in, however much money spent? And on occasion you see it, but you don't really see an identity with Arsenal. And for me, the individual mistakes, I mean, the individual mistakes comes down to mentality. With respect to Partey and Lokonga, they were terrible today when Lokonga was introduced, and when Partey's played today, he was terrible. I'm going to discount it because typically these lot are all right. I still believe in Lokonga's potential. I still think Partey's a good midfielder. They have to take accountability for today. They made the mistakes. It's terrible mistakes. Forget it's inexperience or not. It's stupidity. As a midfielder, you can't lose the ball. But saying this, if it's not, it's these two this week. It's going to be Tomiyasu next week. It's going to be this guy. It's going to be that guy. It's going to be this guy. These mistakes are rooted in the club with several players. So what's going on there? Because it is a new look team. It's like these self-imploding moments. It's, as I said, from the start of the season to now, you've seen what I've called the good, bad, and the ugly. Now Arsenal have got away with it. Yes, it's 2 points dropped for me. It feels like a loss. I'm not happy, but at the end of the day, we did not lose. You still gained something more than you had. Same way against Brighton, where we should have got nothing out of a potential 6 points. You've somehow got two, where you shouldn't have got nothing. Spurs probably should have went another way based on until we got the second goal in that game and that first half. Burnley, there could have been a penalty. Norwich, good blocks from Cedric Suarez and Gabriel. Sooner or later, these things are going to run out. I don't want to look at fine margins, but fine margins as to why he didn't win today. You've got stupid mistakes. Now, a lot of people will say, Granit Xhaka, we've missed him in these last two games. And it's probably facts we have. But there's been games he's done these mistakes. If it's these lot this week, it would be Leno if he starts the next week. Ramsdale will have a mistake in him. Tomiyasu will. Tini has had one this season. Saka the same. The whole team. And I'm not asking for people to be faultless. We can't. But it's the good, bad, and the ugly. For me, it was coming again. Watch the live stream back. We were saying it. I said we're gonna lose this 2-1. You could feel it coming, and it's like everybody can see these things, but the people that are playing and the gaffer, you could see the games going against us. You could see Crystal Palace are banging on the door. First half had a couple chances. To be fair, second half, we did start a bit brighter than them and they hit us on the break. But the naivety is to get, at the start of this of the video, I also said, look at this high line. It's going to get us in problems. And it did. The individual mistakes to present chances, again, this is a team you have to say, you lot are talking about Europe and all of these things, Europa League at best. And even that, you don't know what you're getting. It's another game, against a team that's in form, an evening game. It's been raining in North London. It's not been what we as Arsenal fans know it as a perfect result. And we haven't learned much. You played a somewhat informed Brighton team and Palace team. You've got a point from it, Fair play, but there's issues. We're still in broke even mode. So again, you got a point. Let's see what the Aston Villa game is saying, because you need to get 4. I feel sorry for Vieira actually, because boy, he got absolutely zanged in it, really and truly. One love for any super chats as well, folks. I don't want to act like I'm missing anyone out. I just see one. Let me see if I can bring it up over here. Everyone running to defend Arteta straight away says a lot. Appreciative of that super chat, and you're not necessarily long. We're at 568 likes, people. Can we get towards 600? Not the way I wanted to keep the unbeaten run going, but glad to continue it nonetheless. Facts. Martinelli looked good. Blessings, DG. We need experience. We need to burn off average players. To be fair, it's the experienced ones that let us down. Like, I'm a neutron. I found it very entertaining. You deserve it, bro. Great stream again. Smashing it. Appreciate that. Amazing stream. You're a pleasure to follow. It's a pleasure to have you lot supporting and talking about it. Let's talk about Pepe. I don't think, you can talk about Pepe negatively today. I didn't celebrate the draw. It was a bittersweet moment. Something is not right about this draw. It's because he should have taken 3 points. Pepe Noah said, Benjamin White not looking much better than Holding. Back the guy, but need to see some improvement. No, at least your FM team plays good football. That's true. FM on Wednesday. DG Arteta went back to that ish tactic of centre mid playing inverted fullback and Tierney as a second winger. Second half, we got punished. Love for the super chat. Big up DG. Oh, we've already seen that one, but love for that, Jay, nonetheless. Again, scrolling up with so many messages. I don't know what's been what. Not going to lie, we did show character. I mean, you can't say we didn't show character because we did get a late goal, but I mean, it's meaty, man. It's meaty, man. And for me personally, sorry, folks, I'm actually going to rewind this. Can you rewind this further? It's not letting me go back further. Oh, yeah, it can. It will let me see this. I need to see the second goal. Sorry, folks, man. For peace of mind, I've got to see this. Skip it forward a bit. You can't afford to have that. And we've seen El Nene lose the ball high up the field. We've seen Lokonga and Partey today. We've seen Xhaka do it. Every midfielder is mistake prone. And obviously, you've seen Jorginho do that. You've seen Busquets do that, And I'm not saying I'm asking them to be that, but still, Lacazette coming on brought something. We started attacking a bit more. He had a bit more intent. And then again, you look at Arteta and you say, do you understand your players? Because again, every decision is not going to be the right one as long as you don't win. But you could see early in that first half, Aubameyang's pressing by himself. Let's move Aubameyang out to this left. Let's go with Laka through the middle. And for the players, why does it need to be one? Lacazette's energy in games, in big games and games you're chasing, he's a passing merchant. He had one opportunity very early and gassed up the fans. But why does it take? Sometimes you need it in football. But not, all game, we haven't really seen that apart from Aubameyang. Why does it take one man to start showing that sort of stuff? Nobody, because I kept saying nobody really wanted to take responsibility. I saw it with Martinelli to a degree. I saw it with Lacazette. But generally, not to the standard it needs to be. It is what it is. Love for the super chat. Would love to hear your thoughts on why we start so strong in 20 minutes in games and seem to go off so much. Aubameyang's pressing was really impressive today because, again, we've got poor game management. We don't understand things. And you look at that when we was a goal up and Palace was starting to get back in it and you look at the first half stats, it's like our players can't sense things. Even in the first half, bro, where Saka's been clamped, Smith Rowe's been clamped, and we're in a hurry to take the free kick. Just take this thing out of the game. And a lot of them, it is an experience because they are young players, but at the same time, it sounds a bit silly to say that because some of these guys, you've been around the block now. You've played enough games at a high level to know several things. Crazy, man. It's always been a fantastic one. And obviously tomorrow, people, we're doing Atletico. We'll be doing a watch along for Atletico Madrid, Liverpool. I'll be doing a Manchester City one as well. Club Breeze versus Manchester City. That will be on Twitch at 5:20. There's content every day this week, people. So yeah, don't shag yourselves. Make sure you're following me on both of these things. And big up human being. Like he said, hit the like button. Alvin's right. 40 more likes and we get to 600, man. Keep running that up, man. Looking like the away team at home to Palace and last time out against Brighton is not it. Do we not have ballers? Ask them again, man. Only Lacazette came on smoke. We couldn't control the tempo of the game. I'm Arteta out, since Villarreal, but I'm not screaming that out because who are the options if we sack him? Can we really get Conte or Zidane? We are stuck with him, but creativity needs to improve. Arteta's naivety is him not knowing how to make subs. Football is not static. We're winging it. Every game is a coin toss in what we get per performance. Can you claim to be a good manager when you're rolling these odds over the course of a season, says Toby. Boy. Smith Rowe and Saka need to sit down and learn their craft. Big up DG, man. Didn't get to catch the game or the stream, but love to see the support in numbers. DG Nation forever. Come on, my guy. I appreciate that. This game reminded me of Wolves away last season. Why are we celebrating a draw? This is Palace, not Man City. Pepe was a bright spot for me. People have agendas. Last year, we would have lost the game. Maybe. The levels of aggression were disappointing. In the Prem, you have to fight. It's up to the manager to install a sterner mentality, and he hasn't. I don't understand what Pepe brings to this team. To be fair to you, Pepe, I feel Pepe and Lacazette have... I don't know if they've complicated things. Review thoughts, but they've taken it. You know, I feel, listen, Pepe / Laka surely pushing for starts versus Villa. Arteta has to know when to tweak things. You know, Odegaard, poor last 2 games. Arguably could be dropped. Didn't see what he brought to the table today. Partey / Lokonga as well. You have to be fair. But again, all our midfielders are good for these mistakes. We couldn't break them down. Our passing in space was below average. Bagged the lucky draw. And that's my point as well, Rohit. On the bright side, we're unbeaten in 5 Premier League games. Ragger's on to me. DG, stop going around the thing. You see it, bro. This coach is not good enough. Not defending Arteta, but the results. But result reflects the inexperience of our young players. Not to forget, this team has only played together for 5 games. Also a good point. So far, the pivot of Lokonga Partey is in it. Both have parts to play in goals conceded and were poor against Brighton. True. Benjamin did well. I'm not putting him in it today. No way. Why are people having a go at Ben White? Partey and Lokonga were really poor. That's the thing. Fans can't. You know, you know how it is. The agenda start coming out. Frustration starts boiling through into other ways. You know, Tomiyasu, too limited on the ball, man. Good player. I'm not going to turn on him, but very limited on the ball. To be fair, I can't sit here and say Aubameyang's start wasn't justified. He scored, and away from it, his performance was good. But Lacazette hopefully gets more opportunities. Lacazette has been knocking on the door for a first-team place since last season. Pepe was undeservedly dropped. They should be involved more. Big up DG. The manager is at big fault on this one for me. Tinkering and trying to accommodate Pepe instead of just replacing Xhaka with a proper centre mid and sticking to the system, asking too much of Partey. Well, Partey is a basic player hyped up at Arsenal, bro. Like, he's a good player, but he's not this multifunctional midfielder that can play, make, score, and whatever. Man's a ball-winning midfielder. No surprise, there's a clear system for Partey at Atletico Madrid and not here. Just like with every player. Have you noticed every player that comes here, Lokonga, Partey, everyone can do everything. Tomiyasu, but no one's really a specialist sort of thing. Saying that, look, you know, I can't blame Arteta for Partey losing the ball in the middle. You can't afford for that. You can't. Poor, man. It is what it is, man. And everyone's a hero this week, and then the next week they struggle, man. We're flirting with 600 likes. We're at 599 people. Respect to everyone involved. Flirting with it. But yeah, man. It is what it is where that's concerned, man. Let me sort out some of my notes, and then obviously we can get into reviewing this game, man. Let me copy and paste this as well. Boy, man, keep your opinions on what not coming, folks. Hit the like, expected knee slides. Martinelli showed real courage on that last one he did. It's the way we try to score, always looking desperate and hopeful. Facts, rather than like it's like some coordinated thing going on. Facts. For me, it's why do we need to go a goal down to start thinking? Why do we need to be staring down the barrel of defeat to start thinking? Ultimately, I'm not gonna cry. It's a point, but again, you're not always gonna bag a little point when you don't deserve it. And I don't want to keep saying the same things, but we've been flirting with that. You know, it's fair enough from a neutral point of view. It shows the loveliness of football. It's an entertaining game, but you know, both teams have dropped 2 points, and both teams have also gained a point. Both teams just haven't done enough. Cheap way to not keep a clean sheet. And this is why this is why Palace seem to have our number. Absolute mad thing. But it is what it is. Man. Less said the better, man. Can't lie, people are lying. People said that Pepe wasn't tracking back. People are lying. No, the funniest thing is, yeah. You know, the funniest thing is we're relying on, you know, our midfield is poor, and then our midfield is reliant on Granit Xhaka. So you're always in dangerous territory. Sorry, people. Very dangerous territory that we're dealing with. Telling you, but is what it is. Pepe wasn't doing his job. To be fair to you, like I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I think if anyone's probably done their defensive metrics, you know, I feel Pepe was it was a poor day, but Pepe's defo played better than some of these players. You know, I do like for me, I'll talk about Partey, about Tierney, about Smith Rowe potentially, about Odegaard potentially, about Saka potentially, you know, Tomiyasu way before I talk about Pepe. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. You lot do this nonsense thing. I mean, the man's been involved in our 2 goals, probably one of our better attacking threats. He's put his shift in defensively. Yes, he's frustrated at times, but come on, listen to yourself. It just seems like agendas. It feels a bit like when we had Bellerin and these sort of players where they're crap 9 times out of 10. But the one time they wasn't, people are doing nonsense. I respect everyone's opinions, but it's not sounding like there's a lot of honesty going on right now where certain players are concerned. But yeah, enough of that. You know, let's just get into the review of the game, people. Sorry, before I do that, I need to actually make sure I can see you lot and we can also talk. So what? 3:28:20 now. Again, people. My thoughts on this game. Obviously, we've drawn 2-2. I would say 2 points dropped, a point gained for both teams. Now, for me, I feel the only thing in short that we did properly was score. You know, we scored, we were handed a goal, we didn't build on it. There was a time that they were there for the taking. There was 11 men, you know, 11 men camped in the home half and behind the ball. And I feel we should have taken advantage of Crystal Palace with that. I feel the really things I was really disappointed with, obviously the individual mistakes that we saw in that game, you know, Lokonga and Partey. You know, the individuals were poor and they deserve all the music, but not to excuse them. These mistakes are in our game. Several players across several positions. Arteta needs to get that out of our game. You know, people might talk about a potential red card and talk about fine margins where Lacazette went close and Tierney. We can't deal with that. In going into this game, we know Palace are a resurgent side. They're playing good football. You know, one thing I wanted to see is our winning our first and second balls. We didn't do that. We didn't earn the right to play. So I can't be surprised we didn't get anything. We didn't get 3 points from this game. We didn't. You know, there's times we're not challenging Benteke. He's allowed to bring it down. There's times we're playing a high line. We're not aware of we're getting caught 3 versus 3. At times we're forcing things. We're struggling with quality, not playing 5-yard passes. Aubameyang looked like a man inspired, but he's pressing by himself. Lacazette off the bench, forget his goal, just based on what he did in the first 2 minutes of coming on, was a lot better than certain people that started. You know, at the end of the day, we get a point, but it's far from good enough, is it? And again, I keep saying, when the luck runs out, it's going to hit harder, because in our last few games since our quote-unquote turnaround of performances, there's been times the games have gone against us, people. You know, again, game management is on the floor. Game management from our manager to our players, very naive bunch of players, really not understanding what's going on. And on a couple of occasions, it could have went left. You know, Palace probably should have won, had more opportunities, did a lot more than us, actually reacted better than us to going a goal down to versus us scoring. Didn't put in a performance like a team that knew what they needed to do. We know Palace, you know, they press high, which they did for the second goal. You know, they work hard. They were beating our transition way too early. I think 9 times out of 10, I'm a big fan of playing Smith Rowe and Odegaard, but Arteta needs to know, according to certain games, when to use certain personnel. And I don't think he's quite done that, really and truly. We looked out of sorts for several occasions. Now, if I share my screen with you, obviously I'm typing this live in real time. So if there's spelling errors, you already know the thing. On best of days, I can't spell anyways. But if I zoom in a bit for you guys, hopefully you lot can see. Now, obviously, pre-game, Palace are a side earning plaudits. They have no win in 7. They're 3 points behind us. You know, they've got a good young squad. Vieira, give Vieira all the plaudits he deserves. They're playing better. They're showing more grit, more determination. They're showing better quality on the ball. First 5 minutes, I think you could see it was a very packed Crystal Palace side. They were very united. There was 11 men behind the ball. We weren't winning our first and seconds. I actually feel we started off a bit slowly. Forget the goal. We did well to score, but I think we started a bit slowly. They were looking to break up our rhythm. Once again, you have to earn the right to play. Obviously, 8 minutes in, we've scored. Aubameyang, it's a good finish. Pepe does well to keep an initial poor corner alive. It was good play from Tomiyasu, probably the only good thing he did actually in the build-up to it before Pepe swung it in. Good play from Aubameyang. I did feel, could we get a second? Because it did feel like we could have caught Crystal Palace cold. It felt like initially where they went wrong, they probably allowed our centre halves to have too much of the ball, and I don't think we did enough. We needed to be wary of our high line, which obviously came back to haunt us in the second half, because it looked like Palace could mount things. You know, we're not really making Palace possession count. We're letting, you know, I don't know what the letting tackle happens, but I would say, you know, I feel like I think that what I mean to say is we need to let Crystal Palace clamp us, because they look like they're trying to take off a couple of our players' kneecaps. Let them. Need to see a bit more on the ball. You know, I think we was a bit too excited on the ball at times as well. We're forcing things. We're losing it unnecessarily. We're doing things that we don't need to do. And again, just showing overall a lack of man and game management between us, people. You know, it's like we don't understand our teammates. We're playing it when there's like 5 yellow shirts. You know, we're giving people the ball where they don't really have the facilities. We needed to just act a bit calmer. 1-0 is not a confident lead, definitely where we are, but we're rushing things. We're giving it away. We're allowing Crystal Palace to grow into the game, and they're having half chances, whether it's on the edge of our area. You know, it looked like Tariq Mitchell and Edouard would be the ones where something is going to develop. It just felt like it was too easy for them to bypass our midfield. You know, they weren't afraid to punch it centrally into Benteke and into Edouard and try and play 1-2s. Them two look dangerous in particular. You know, we did well to go into half time, you know, with what we had really and truly. You know, I feel our pressing isn't good enough. Aubameyang's looking good, but it's not good if you're doing it on your own, people. It's not going to make sense, innit? Pressing with one man isn't to be celebrated. It's just going to be a waste of energy. As I keep saying, these are my halftime thoughts. We need to manage the game a bit better. Several players need to wake up. I feel there's too many gaps. It's too easy to play through us. Aubameyang's pressing alone. We're giving the ball away cheaply. It's lackluster and the passing is overhit. Palace should believe that they could get back into the game, and I'm expecting to see a very reactive Crystal Palace side in the second half. They reacted better than us after conceding. It's not been good enough. Vieira's only going to motivate his players more. You know, and that's meant to say conceded. You know, Palace looked the better team since conceding. You know, how long before they take one of the chances was one of my questions. They had too many half chances. You know, Gallagher had a good effort as well before the close of the first half. There's a time and a place. We need to know when to attack, when to manage, especially when we're bordering on 5 minutes before the end of a half where we're not playing well. You know, Aubameyang once again pressing on his one, so you can see what that means. You cannot tell they're missing Zaha, and again, players are standing up to be counted in that regard. Really, you know, Eduard played, might have not played, I don't know, but he got an opportunity. It felt like they were going to score from our right hand side, and in the second half, technically they did. Really, you know, you look at the halftime stats, and which team was a goal up without knowing the scoreline. You know, Palace had 4 shots, 3 on target. We had 5, 3 on target. You know, they had more possession with 57 to our 43. They made 289 passes to our 221. We're not really doing anything. You never get the vibe that we know what we're doing or we're in control, whether it's attacking defensively or the middle third of the half, really and truly. You know, second half, Tomiyasu and Partey gets caught. You know, our defense is at 6s and 7s. They score. You know, it's the first goal in 7 games for Benteke. It was going to be us that he scored. You know, again, to go 2-1 down. Shout out to Eduard. He deserves to bag. I don't know what I was writing here, but Gallagher's won it after pressing high. Lokonga's actually been caught a lot of times in possession since he signed for this club and in this game, and he got caught, really and truly. And like I said, our decision making is costing us, because there's times like even Pepe, was it Odegaard or Smith Rowe? One of them could have fed it. I think it might have been Smith Rowe, could have fed Pepe in a couple of times. Again, our play in the final third, much like everywhere else, needed a lot to be desired. We're getting caught 2-3-1s. As I said, you could see that high line's going to present issues. You know, Lokonga, after seeing how poor Odegaard's played and his partner at the time, Partey's played, you could have probably bagged the start against Villa. Not going to, and he's got a lot to learn. You know, I'm not going to just get at him or get at Partey, because typically they're good players for us, and these mistakes are ingrained within our team. We're losing 2-1. A Lacazette substitution was inspired. You saw a bit more a change out of Aubameyang. You saw a man that wanted to get something out of the game. So it was only befitting eventually he puts the ball in the back of the net and it becomes 2-2. I think in relation to some ending thoughts, I don't know what I was putting here, but I'm going to highlight it if it comes back. At a point, I'm seeing Partey shooting, and Partey shooting is whatever, you know, you lot saw it. I'm seeing Ben White trying to create what's going on. I didn't see people taking responsibility. Tomiyasu going forward on the ball is extremely suspect. In terms of our creativity, it's firmly in the gutter, man. It's in the gutter. Game management's poor. I feel Patrick Vieira showed Arteta how to manage. You know, once again, it's another evening kickoff against an informed team where it was terrible against us. I feel, you know, our luck could run out. I don't know what that was meant to say, but you know, Patrick Vieira had Arteta's number. Ultimately, it was a horrible game, and you know, we walk away with a point. Got to do a lot better and got to improve very shortly, because the games are not getting any easier anytime soon, folks. So that's what I have to say in relation to that. That's my review. If we was to get into the player ratings now, people, and I'm sure this is gonna raise a bunch of thingies. Arsenal versus CP player ratings. Now that's a bit of a political one. I think the best player is probably Lacazette because of what he's done. Shout out to Martinelli, and I feel Aubameyang's a player I've got admiration for today. Let me get the playing squad up. Arsenal. No, I don't want to see Arsenal's. Don't. We'll see what Mikel Arteta's had to say tomorrow, man. But yeah, in relation, you know, in terms of the end of the game, we ended up with 6. Both teams had 6 shots on target. We had 17 shots in general. So creating, quality of chances, all these things have a lot to be desired. But if I look at the squad, you know, if I start with a Ramsdale, I'm gonna say Ramsdale made a couple saves, really. Ramsdale, I'll give you a 6. I think a 7's a bit OTT, maybe a 7 on another day. There was a couple of times I think he could have done better. I haven't watched the goals again, but I did think maybe we could have, couple people could have. But I'll give him a 6. I feel Ramsdale was all right, maybe even a 7, really. Yeah, man, I'll give him a 6. Tomiyasu, I think he struggled today, really. I can't lie. I think it's a 4. Actually, he struggled a lot. Ben White, I think he was all right today. I think he gets a 5. Could have done, maybe could have done better from the goals. As I said, I need to watch it again, but I think Ben White was okay today. I feel Gabriel had a good game. Again, probably got caught flat-footed for one of the goals. Tierney gets a 5, but it's a very lower end 5. I can't blame him for anything, but it was a very low 5, and his form is quite concerning. Partey, I think you was quite poor, so you get a 4 for me. You know, maybe even a 3 really, because that meant I feel Partey was poor in general, but maybe I'm a bit emotional. I need to watch the game again, so I give Partey a 4. Odegaard again ineffective, quite useless. Second poor game in a while. I give Odegaard a 4. I give Pepe a 6, man. I think he was involved in both the goals. I think there is elements that frustrate and run into blind alleys, but I think he was involved in 2 of the goals. I think he put in a shift defensively. I actually think Pepe did okay personally, so I give Pepe a 6. Maybe even I'll give him a bonus point for being involved in the 2 goals. Smith Rowe, I'm not going to lie. I think it's a 4. I don't think he was at it today. Saka, I think it's a 4. I don't think he was at it today. Aubameyang, you know, I'd give you a 6 as well. You scored probably a 7, really and truly. You know, 6, but I'll put 7 if including bonus point. To be fair, Ramsdale could get a 7. Aubameyang could get a 7. Lacazette, you know, bit OTT, but, you know, 10 out of 10 for minutes played. Because what more could I ask you to do? You know, the only thing he did is he took a ridiculous shot where he probably could have laid someone, but his substitution, that's probably the one good thing Arteta did. In terms of Arteta, I give him a 5 because I can't really blame you for Partey and Lokonga's mistakes because they should do a bit better. I did feel you didn't address how open our midfield is. I think it's another game where Odegaard's looked a bit shaky. I feel the substitutions did take a bit too long. I didn't mind the lineup at the start, so I think I just about give him a 5. It could be a 4. Martinelli weren't really on the field long enough, but I'd give him like a 7 for the minutes he played, but it's an NA/7. You know, the substitutions apart from Lokonga did quite well. You know, I'd probably revise, you know, on another day, maybe Ramsdale could have a 7. Maybe Aubameyang could as well, but it is what it is. So once again, I hope I'm not missing anyone else out. No, I'm not missing anyone else out. Lokonga, apologies. Lokonga, next one, 4. Didn't bring nothing to the table. You know, it's like he watched Partey and watched Odegaard and said, let me do worse. 6 for Ramsdale, 4 for Tomiyasu, 5 for Ben White, 6 for Gabriel, 5 for Tierney, 4 for Partey and Odegaard, a 6 for Pepe, a 4 for Smith Rowe, a 4 for Saka, a 6 for Aubameyang, 7 including a bonus point, 10 out of 10 for Lacazette in the minutes he played. Lokonga gets a 4. Arteta, I'm flirting between a 4 and a 5 for his general management, probably lean towards a 5, just a pass mark. But if I'm being harsh, it's a 4 as well, just like the players. Martinelli weren't really on the field long enough, so it's an NA, but in the minutes he played, I'll give him a young 7. So that's the player ratings, really and truly. 42, 51. What a day it was, eh? Man said Sambi side was Lokonga. Aubameyang man of the match, not sure. That starting midfield works. Odegaard and Smith Rowe just weren't it today. Yeah, I still believe in it, but I just feel this game shows until you sign a midfielder, how poor it's going to be. You need to sign a real leveled midfielder. I mean, what's the lesser of 2 evils? There's been games over these last 2 games. There's been games where Granit Xhaka. Sorry, folks. Let me put my charger in. Apologies. As I was saying, there's been games where we've played Granit Xhaka and we've done calamities like this, or he's made mistakes. And I'm always wary as an Arsenal fan. It's always the man that isn't involved that is the hero. But I feel we're in dangerous territory. I think games like this, beyond Odegaard and everyone playing poorly, it shows until you really address Arsenal's midfield and sign some proper midfielders, you know, we're really going to be in a tough spot. And then there's another evil in that we can't talk about Jack because he's injured and he plays no segment of this game. If your team is that reliant on Xhaka that you can't react and have a decent and have a decent game in terms of creativity and just dominating the midfield in some capacity, you're in a dangerous territory. We need a centre mid in January. Our manager is a centre mid. You know, The technical director is a centre midfielder. I'm sure Patrick Vieira and Mikel Arteta, I don't know if they're on it, but I'm sure they might share a glass of wine and talk about the game together. He was a midfielder. Hopefully Vieira gives some friendly advice and says, bloody hell, you need to sign someone. It's a dangerous one. I mean, do you really want a midfield that's reliant on Granit Xhaka that puts in performances like that? Do you really want one that doesn't move? Because you've got Granit Xhaka, El Nene, Lokonga, and Partey. They're all mistake ridden. You need a midfielder or two, as I keep saying. And until this midfield is revamped properly, Arsenal can forget about doing serious things. Will not improve until you can do that, honestly. So I hope, if I'm an agent of a prospective target, we added a bit more zeros on that contract, really. Officiating and the ref was atrocious. Yeah, there should have been a sending off. But, I mean, away from that, we did poor, man. No one deserved higher than a 6 except Laka. Bit harsh on Aubameyang. 4 for Pepe. Can't say I agree. 4 for Saka. Don't think Smith Rowe was about. He could probably get a 5, but yeah, man. Pepe did all right today, man. Lacazette's link-up play was way better in this one game than Odegaard's all season. He needs to start and maybe Martinelli over Saka. I mean, I'm not sure with that, but yeah, man. Bro, Zed, you're allowed to have whatever. I don't think you need to tell me you're a boss. I'm not sure how old you are. You're allowed to have your own opinion. That's the diversity of it. Like somebody said, Pepe's played a bad game. I'm arguing that they're good, but it is what it is. It's not a dictatorship. I don't need to put opinions on the screen or whatever to make that known. I don't know. You can stand by what you said. I'm pretty sure I stand by everything I've said. I don't think Pepe was poor. I'm not going to die on your opinion. I hope you don't die with mine. Don't need to tell me you're a boss, but fair play. Notice how Tommy and Kieran Tierney are instructed to tuck into midfield and allow Pepe and Saka to receive the ball from deep. I see what he's trying, but the players look confused most of the time. Teta out. The under-23 midfielders should replace these ones till January. Make it make sense. If that red card was shown, we would have won, no doubt, kind of robbed. I mean, you can't account for these things. I mean, everyone's played Sunday League. Refs get decisions wrong. All we can account for is what we've done well or right. We can't account for the ref being poor, but what we can account for is not losing the ball and getting hit on the transition, not being so open on the transition, pressing together, switching on defensively. That's the only things that we answer away from the referee's quality of officiating or not. Can we honestly say with our hearts that we did that? I don't know. It's the fact that every time we go 1-up and we act like we've won the game, that's not the Arsenal I know. Geez, the Invincibles would score and still go for the throat. Probably. 637 likes, people. I'm very appreciative of that. It's been quite an enjoyable watch along. Maybe not so much where the results concerned, but definitely where the talking points, engagements, and all these things are. A quality 8 is the key link missing, but we haven't addressed that in years, broski. An underrated part of Martinelli's game is his crossing from deep. I feel like if this team was better coached, we would be way better off. Arteta is out of his depth. As much as I could slag off Arteta, obviously he is, but and for me, it's the coaching, it's the byproduct of what we're doing week in, week out, and seeing the performances. But do I feel it's an Arteta the reason we lost today? Yes, obviously, because of what I've just said. But no, it's experienced players have let us down. Certain players have played for Real Madrid. Certain guys have won titles for Atletico Madrid. They have not turned up today. Lokonga, I still believe in him. Partey, I still believe in him. Lokonga was captain at Anderlecht. He's lost the ball on a cheap thing. Smith Rowe, you're talking about playing for England now. Saka, set England international. They weren't about today. Tomiyasu plays quite well. Hasn't reacted after the Brighton game. Let's be real. still believe in a lot of these players. I'm not going to turn on Lokonga, Partey, Tomiyasu, or Odegaard, but they were all poor today. They were all missing. Now you could say who's the one that puts them out there, but I mean, come on now. I didn't see none of the mad pressing from Odegaard. I didn't really see him on the ball. Smith Rowe tried, but anonymous. Saka weren't really with it today at all. Come on now. You know, like I said, forget Lacazette's goal. Within the first 2 minutes, he's done more than all them attacking players, with the exception of Aubameyang, in my opinion. Usual crap. That's a way of putting it. Sometimes players just have a bad day. Was that a point gained or 2 points dropped? Both. Both. 2 points dropped because we, 2 points dropped because we were winning. A point gained because we was on the verge of losing. We scored in the last 10 seconds or something. This shows how far Arsenal have fallen. Arteta celebrated a draw and Vieira is disappointed with a draw. I think Arteta will celebrate it to a degree, and Vieira will celebrate it to a degree because they were losing, and Arteta will also be disappointed. Where going to be more of the same versus Villa. Hope not. Really hope not. Right. And to be fair with you, since that Spurs result, 2 draws, no wins in 3, not good. I mean, it's no wins in 2. Man said new manager. You're not going to get Conte. The whole team, apart from Laka, Oba, Pepe, and Ramsdale, was whack. With exception to Martinelli. Odegaard 2, Lokonga 1. Overdoing it. Gap between quote-unquote small teams, e.g. Palace, Brighton, Villa, Brentford, and the rest of the top 6 is closing. These teams have some quality. That's true, but you still got to beat them. You know, it always seems like we're the ones losing the fight, and we've just hung on. DG, do you think we suck a lot at throw-ins? Even after winning a throw, we always end up losing possession. I think set pieces were crazy, man. Could you say they're lacking competition and hunger for spots? I don't think they're lacking that because there obviously is that. But I just feel they just haven't. It's a mixture of naiveties, not having that fight, and it's a reflection of the manager. The manager, you don't get the vibe that Arteta's got that grit and determination. So the players don't have that. Partey was poor today, but come on now, people. He was poor because he was poor. Smith Rowe and Odegaard have played a combined 3 through balls in one. Wrong? Wrong. That's mad. And again, back to the drawing board where the gaffer's concerned. Crazy day, man. I'm sick of bickering about this change and that change. Just get a proper manager and players. It should come, especially in the amount of time Arteta's been given. Boy, it's been 22 months, man. We're still undefeated, but again, you know, that's the same logic that sees people say, "Oh, we was the best team in 2021." I'm not really one for all of that stuff. For what it's worth, people, apparently 6 Arsenal games have been rescheduled. Manchester United will be played on Thursday, December the 2nd, originally scheduled for the 30th of November. Everton versus Arsenal was set to be on Saturday, December the 4th. That's been brought forward to a Monday, December the 6th. At 8 p.m. 8:15 in the United game, 8 p.m. where Everton are concerned. Arsenal versus West Ham United is now on a Wednesday. It was going to be on Tuesday. That's 8 p.m. Our Leeds game is going to be on the same Saturday, but it was meant to be 3 p.m. Now it's going to be 5:30. Arsenal versus Wolves on December the 28th is now going to be at 12:30 on a Tuesday. Surely that changes. If you sure? That Arsenal Wolves game surely subject to change. Arsenal versus Man City is now kickoff at 12:30 versus 3 p.m. So yeah, man. Quite a gazy game. So yeah, man, we can be frustrated, but you know, there's other things in life, man. Life keeps going on, man. It is what it is. We drew 2-2. You know, there's other things going on in this world. We're just gonna have to move on, people. It's been a fantastic watch along with you lot, people. Like I said, the good times are not over because tomorrow, obviously, we've got Atletico versus Liverpool in the Champions League. That's at 7:45 over here on YouTube. On Twitch, it's a big day where Twitch is concerned, people. Again, shameless plug of the Twitch of Twitch, but hella content to come tomorrow. Let me actually zoom out a bit for you lot. You know, I'm back online at 10 a.m. on Twitch. I'll be reviewing the Arsenal Crystal Palace game at 3 p.m. on Twitch. And obviously, I'll be live at 5:20 as well on Twitch, people. So, yeah, make sure you're all there. It's bound to be an eventful one. Then, obviously, Wednesday, the same logic. So, yeah, man. I mean, I think the 3 p.m. one will probably be 45 minutes. So, it's calm in that regards, folks. But, yeah. Make sure you're all there, really. Hella content to come, people. Hella content. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's been a fantastic day. It's frustrating for Arsenal, but it is what it is, man. We move. Make sure you're all safe, man. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of it. Hit the like button on your way out, people. It's been a fantastic live stream. It's been, it's been one filled with emotion. But until we meet again, folks, I'm out.
Because you always use that active red light defenders.
I think it's like